Hello everyone, welcome. now there's noise. Hello. Yeah, now there's noise. Now that I'm like making noise here for you guys. How's everyone doing? So, yes, diversity propaganda. 90 Lancaster says, hello 90 Lancaster, hello Mary Ashmead. Mary Ashmead, you should be able to use the emojis because you are a channel member. Hello Hippie Crusher, hello Dark Slayer. Who else is in chat? Hello, welcome guys. This is awesome. Like I wasn't like thinking I was gonna hop on so early, but I kind of wanted to take the train of people over from Midnight's Edge over here. So hello, Mage Grey Wolf, welcome. Yeah, there's so we have this awesome thing that's going on here. Hello, Blasted Heath. So in case you guys don't know, we have custom emojis, and there's a couple ways to do that. Shouldn't that be grandmothered in? Yes. So our first emoji, you can see it on the thumbnail. It is me. It is the Mecha Maniac little mecha robot emoji, which I think is like totally cute and adorable. And hello, Depredator. Hello, CD Horde. Lacrosse advertising, 90 Lancaster says. With a little crocodile. Yeah. We do have one more, and I don't want to unveil it just yet, but if any of our channel members do want to use it, yes. I'm the top chicken. Am I a top chicken, or is that a chick? Hatched chick. I'm the top hatched chick. Okay, that's cute. I like the hatched chicken one. I actually have the ability to unlock 3 more emojis too. I don't. Well, they are unlocked. I just don't have any suggestions for them. One of them I'm thinking that is going to come is probably going to be like a cigarette lighter sort of emoji. There are no cigarette lighter emojis. Damn it. Check my DM on Twitter. I will check my DM on Twitter. I will do that. I will do that. I have wow, I have a lot of messages. Oh, this is his wife. Okay. Well, right now I'm just going to go solo for now. That's the thing. Right now I'm just going to go solo. Because I don't have like a set topic. I don't know. You just had some teriyaki chicken and white rice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Which we can make a Mary emoji. We might be able to do that. We might be able to do that. So once we get Doomcock to the point where he can do that, we're gonna get him a Doomcock emoji on his channel, a Harvey emoji on his channel. Those are cool. We're also, one of the things I'm going to get is a tribunal emoji. I don't know who is I don't know who is going to be doing, like, who's going to be designing it. That's the thing. Make an anti-tracker emoji. We already have the anti-tracker emoji. And hello, Darth Raven. Yeah, just for right now. I don't know. We'll see if I wanna have anybody else join, because I don't know what else I'm talking about. So Midnight's Edge After Dark should be a bottle of mead. Oh, we could get a bottle of mead or something. I think there might already be one. I know there's like booze emojis and stuff. I know there are, but I know we're gonna have like a tribunal emoji. And I know we're gonna have, God, maybe I should have like a Ouija pointer. That's a good emoji, like the little pointer thingy. Next time you're talking to him, call him a midget. Who am I talking to? Oh, Tom? I don't want to tell Tom that. He's nice. Yeah, sports ball. I was thinking a sports ball emoji, but there's already like balls. A Fandom Menace emoji would be nice. Yeah, what type of logo would that be? Oh, my hair looks great. Thank you so much, Lori Roberts. I did get my hair touched up today. That was the other thing. Oh, the anti-tracker. Well, we have the anti-tracker emoji. We do have the anti-tracker emoji already available to everyone. Oh, and thank you, Shaq666 UK, just subscribe. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. No, there is an anti-tracker emoji. There's always a poop emoji. He's a midget. I don't want to. Well, and midget's not even a nice word. I think that's a derogatory word, isn't it? So we don't use that. But here's the anti-tracker emoji. How about a rainbow poop emoji? Poop is kind of the anti-trackers thing. I don't know if I want to do anti-trackers thing. Not sure what that would look like. I know. POTUS, the golf emoji. I said balls. The dartboard is the Mike Zero. Well, see, I don't really have a lot to do with Mike Zero either. But actually, if you guys do want the little kitty cat next to your name and you want your thing to be in green, there is a way to do that. And I will show you guys how to do that real quick. So what you want to do is you want to go to this page here. It is the YouTube gaming page. And then there is a little join button here. So you want to click join, and for $5 a month, you can support my channel and you get my exclusive badges. Your name shows up in green so I can see you easier. And you have, I can set up member only chats also. So only people who have this badge next to their name can do the, oh yeah, just click the little join thingy. So only people who do that can talk for a little bit of time as kind of a reward for you guys. So yeah, Mike Zero knows all. I know, Mike Zero knows everything. Mike Zero knows everything. CD Horde, where's CD Horde? Tough day, but hanging in there. Oh, hopefully everything's okay, CD Horde. Didn't know you could share channels, Mecca. Very confusing. Well, it's not sharing channels. It's YouTube gaming used to be a thing that anybody who had gaming streaming under would just kind of be roped into. And now they've kind of combined both, or they've combined both of them. So I think there's a lot of where our sub counts are kind of screwy. So like I will gain subs and lose subs just for no reason. And I think, yeah, I don't know. Doctor is a woman about time, says the BBC. So I guess we have 31 people watching. So I think it's pretty close to time to unveil the other emoji that we do have in chat. Now, it's a pretty special one. It is one that can be used across or to describe a lot of different people. And a lot of different people like Brie Larson or Mikey Spock or Alden Ehrenreich, you know, and any of these actors who are just not very good. Any of these actors are just not very good. You sub for life. Well, thank you. Hello, ladies and everybody else. Well, hello, welcome. Hello, everybody. No time, woman. Paperclip equals SJWs. I don't have like an SJW one. But this is the type of thing I really want to promote for like everybody's channels. And I'm the only one who can do this because I came in through gaming, which is kind of a cheaty way to do. But I really am excited about this. And I've been wanting the custom emojis forever. So that is where I am at with this. Oh, a menorah and a hammer for Ivanova. Oh, we could have an Ivanova one. Hello, Todd Rector. Welcome. I saw your picture and heard an unknown male voice. I thought I was losing your mind. My male voice? Who's male voice? Oh, on Tom's channel? Yeah, I think he had it set up where he had me to screen share. I learned English from a book. Well, that's cool. What do you think of the Miss Marvel and Bumblebee trailers? Oh, the Captain Marvel trailer looks stupid. Bumblebee trailer looks kind of like a CG shit show. So I see it in there. You see it in there. Yes, you do. Captain April's heading to the Waffle House. Nice. So I guess, well, let me unveil my special Brie Larson, Mikey Spock, Alden Ehrenreich emoji. It was a screenshot. Forgot to unclick it. That's all right. Thank you, Tom. So here we go. You want to see the really awesome Brie Larson emoji? Press 1 in the chat if you want to see the Brie Larson emoji that we have. And it also applies to Mikey Spock. It also applies to Alden Ehrenreich. 1. Mary Ashby wants to see it. Darth Raven wants to see it. Dr. Coffin Nails. Everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to see it. This is awesome. You guys, I'm so excited. I wish I could have it available for everybody and not just members. Hello, Rob. There's Rob. Show it. Okay, we're showing it. We're showing it. Here we go. Here's our awesome Brie Larson emoji. Or Mikey Spock or Alden Ehrenreich. This applies to absolutely all of them. I think it's kind of awesome. It should not be a non-emoji. It should be. It should be. I am so excited about this one. This one makes me laugh. I absolutely love it. You knew it. I know. Isn't it great? So now, if you guys want to start using it, I know, smile, Brie. Brie Larson needs a smile. If you guys do want to start using it, Mary Ashmead has the access to it because she is a member and she's part of the, yeah, resting plank face. But isn't Mikey Spock Space Jesus? Kind of. Between her and Shepard from, between her and Shepard. I want to use it in the morning. Well, there's a way to do that. So you got to go over to YouTube Gaming, and I really hate being a shill. This is like the last I'll shill it for the night. So you go over to YouTube Gaming on this link that I'm giving you right now, and I'll show you here. So you go over on this will be the channel that pops up, and you hit join. And for $4.99 a month, you could use that emoji, and it's really awesome, and I'm excited about it. And that's the last I'm gonna shill for this for the stream unless I'm asked. And that is my advertising for the day. So all you do is you hit join and it automatically charges you. It is awesome and fun, and you can cancel at any time. But I wanted to give you guys something really awesome and fun for being so kind as to support the channel like that. So thank you guys so much, and that is all I will shill for this stream. So how's everybody else doing? I gotta tell you, unfollow on Facebook is a great tool too. It saves me a lot of grief. Can I be a member and president? Absolutely, absolutely. I wish there was another way to do it where I can have them in the chat without having the fee thing, because I wish I could just have it for everybody, but YouTube doesn't let me upload them other than that. So, but I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited. Also, I need to set up my bot. I forgot my bots. I'm always forgetting my bots because I'm dumb and I forget my bots. It's so cold, you're feeling a bit chilly. If you get the shills, eat chicken soup. Yes, chicken soup for the shills. I know. Oh, Lord. Takes a lot for me to unfollow someone. Yes, of the Redheaded League. So yeah, we've got the 2 emojis right now, and I'm super excited by them, and I'm very happy. This is the type of thing that I'm so excited about from coming over from gaming. Like, I really love it, so. How else is everyone doing? Yeah, there's a unfollow button and a mute button. One of the things I did want to talk about, everybody who's a non-fan of Discovery. Yeah, it doesn't work unless you pay. I know, and I hate that it doesn't work unless you guys pay money, but that's okay. Keep up the awesome streams. Well, thank you so much, Todd Rector. I also saw, who else did I see in chat a while ago that I didn't shout out? Dr. Coffin Nails, 6 Scale Combat, CD Horde. I saw, who else did I see? Creepy Little Book. Hello, Creepy Little Book. Welcome. Yeah, Mary Ashmeads gets them all. Oh, you've got a no entry sign. Which one's the no entry sign? Well, that's not mine. That's not one of mine. But it's really cool. It was really cool. I think mods can use it too. No, mods can't use it too. She has to have the little badge next to her name. So if we had anybody else, we could hack the emojis. You guys probably could hack the emojis. You guys probably could. But yeah, the thing I was going to complain about tonight was something I saw on Twitter, and I wonder if I can pull it up. I don't know if I can pull it up now. So, do you guys all remember the doctor from Star Trek Discovery? I don't. Lurking and working and yard working. Oh, well, welcome Gary. Subscribe to Gary from Nerdrotic. He's another one of our Tribunal members. And the Tribunal is going to be over on his channel this weekend. Yes, Hugh, Dr. Culber. Thing about Dr. Culber, okay, he got into it with some people on Twitter today. I want to say today, or was it yesterday? And let me see if I can find the conversation. I want to see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. So he got a little pissy with people, and I think he auto blocks people and he does all kinds of stuff. Hello, Wilk Report. The guy who Tyler Vaught killed for no apparent reason other than to be dark and edgy. I know, or dark and gritty. I follow the cast of Discovery on Instagram is SJW goodness. Oh god, yeah, they are kind of. So here, I'll show you his little tweet here. So Wilson Cruz says, these rich, old, white, straight, cisgender men are not who we are. Okay, so, yeah, fuck toxic masculinity. Right, Wilson Cruz. Let's replace that with these rich, old, gay, black women. Let's do that. Let's do that. And how fucking racist does that sound? How racist does that sound? How racist and sexist and cisophobic, heterophobic does that sound to you? You know, like that oh fuck. It is so yeah, so apparently he got into it with some people on Twitter, and I wanted to like call him out on it. I am about this guy's age. I remember watching him on My So-Called Life when I was a teenager. He played on ABC and then they reran it on MTV. You should know better than to fall into this SJW bullshit stuff. I mean, and this is kind of why I kind of exclude myself from the gay community, right? Yeah, how about non-toxic masculinity? I find that toxic masculinity and toxic femininity are the SJWs because they are way more toxic. What does he have against old people? What does he have against old white people either? Yeah, I know. What does he have against that? I have more of a stick up my ass about these hotshot asshole Hollywood rich actors no matter what color they are, actors or actresses, people like Brie Larson, you know, because they are way richer. Like, you're on a TV show. You're way richer than I will ever be. Get the stick out of your ass, Wilson. But this kind of pisses me off because I am of that generation. I am about his age. And when I was a teenager, there was a lot of shit going around within the gay community, especially. This is kind of why I exclude myself from the gay community a bit, because they kind of jump on your ass if they assume you're a heterosexual person. They jump on your ass without having, you know, you kind of... Some of them, not all of them, but there is this subgroup of the homosexual community and the gay and bi community, you know. They jump on your ass if you're a woman and you say you're bisexual because they're like, oh, you're nothing, you're just bisexual in college. Not all of us were. Not all of us were. Some of us actually were genuine and legit about it. And that's one of the things that pisses me off so much, is that you have to kind of exclude yourself from communities that, you know, you would assume this community is a bunch of people who've been bullied their lives, but no, they're just turning around and being the bullies. And this is, I've gotten into it with a lot of these kind of Rocky Horror Picture Show dyke crowds, where they gang up on a woman and they bully you because you're not gay enough for them, you know, because you don't have, you know, I'm a dyke on my forehead tattooed, you know, if you dare date one man, it's kind of ridiculous. Black and gay men are being walked off the progressive stack. He has more status for being biracial now. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, how about to non-toxic masculinity? Ass jumping is not always good. Don't they have a bias against all bi people, man or woman? Yeah, and I think that there is kind of a prejudice against bi people because you are still kind of lumped in with breeders. You are still kind of assumed to be a breeder. The lesbian thing and bi women are indecisive. I don't think they're indecisive. I think you... Who sticks to one relationship for their entire life? No one. Nobody sticks to one relationship for their entire life, ever. You know, you can kind of pick and choose who you want to date, especially in this day and age. You know, especially when people aren't dying out at like 30. You know, that's kind of really irritating to me that we kind of have this stigma on us. Wilk Report says my younger brother is bisexual. See, and it's actually a thing, you know? Bleentron. It's a fun place to pop in. Morning in the stream, I mean. Hello, Bleentron. Did you watch Doctor Who? Billy introduced herself as, I'm Billy the gay, and then a few minutes later, I'm gay though, you forgot. No, Bill, I don't remember Bill introducing herself as gay the whole time. I think she said it like once. I think she said it maybe once or twice, and that was kind of cool about Bill, right? Yeah, and he's married to a man, Wilk Report. And unfortunately, bisexuals tend to get it from both sides. Exactly. It's kind of bullshit to this sort of... It is so hypocritical, and it is so frustrating that we live in a society where people who have been oppressed end up, you know, demanding equality, and then ultimately become oppressors themselves and become kind of the very toxic thing that they are trying to fight against. And it bothers me so much. I'm trisexual. I try to get some all the time. No, Bill, I didn't mind. I didn't mind Bill. This is hypocrisy at its finest. I know, and that's it's just so frustrating that they like to get on their high horse and stuff, and you know, and so my response to this sounds like a perfect example of the toxic gay community I've excluded myself from the last 20 years. Racist, sexist, etc. Too bad they can't see how hypocritical they're being, and I hate that. I hate that so much. Darth Raven, my parents lost out on jobs and apartments in the UK in the 70s because they're Irish. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, like, just pretty much anybody in their life who is related to anybody ever has had some sort of discrimination. And if we can kind of get past this whole blaming and I have been hurt, I must hurt others sort of mentality, then I think we can finally fix this crap. And I yell and I scream and I rant and rave on my streams all the time, but I do it from a place of just absolute frustration. I don't do it from a place of putting down the other person, you know? Hello, Terry Bogard. Pansexuals like fences. With a nice knot hole in them, I know. A hole is a hole. And a roll is a roll. And if I don't have a hole, then I can't get a roll? No, that's not how that goes. I wish we'd get past all this insanity. I know, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. You do it from love. I try and do it from love, and that's kind of I'm still one of these kind of very angry, upset people who yells and screams and jet engines included. Yeah, hopefully you don't hear my fan. It gets a little warm in here. I remember a porn movie. Jenna Fine was screaming, "I'm just a hole." That cat lady. Well, if you guys are wondering about the cat, she's a channel member, so that means she can use the emojis and she can use the custom badge. She has the badge next to her name, and if she keeps being a channel member, no pressure though. If people are channel members and they keep it up, you can get different tiers unlocked and different variations on that badge. So my family wouldn't admit any Irish descent until a few years ago. My family still does not to this day admit any Jewish descent, even though they are, you know? So I have some Jewish descent in my family, between the way my grandmother's name was spelled, or my grandfather's name was spelled, his last name was spelled, and when they left Europe, and what part of Europe they were in, and what part of, you know, Russia some of the family member went to. Yeah, they don't admit that there's any Jewish blood in my family, because of the stigma attached to it. You know? And it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. So you gotta kill these bigots with kindness. I know, and it's so easy to kind of fall into the trap of just yelling at them, you know? That was the existential crisis. I know. The sign of the kitty be upon you. You don't look Jewish, Mecca. Well, I think I look robotic and mechanical, don't I? I'm proof bisexuality exists. Ask my ex-wife and ex-husband. There you go. There you go. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I think the gay community especially really kind of gets on people's ass, especially the younger gay community. I see it a lot in the younger crowd, in like the kids coming out of college, where they are so... They are so in this, a lot of it comes from the culture of everybody gets a medal, everybody gets a ribbon, participation ribbon generation. They all need their little identifying marks. They all need their gender pronouns on their Twitter handles. They all need the pride flag, just so they know they're included somewhere. And, well, I don't want to be included in that group that needs to belong so much. I have my interests, you know, my interests don't define who I am. You know, I love Star Trek, I used to love Star Wars, I love music, I love a whole lot of different things. And I can't see just plastering my Twitter handle with only one thing to identify my entire existence with. Or my, you know, my office, or any of that. Like, I have a huge mix of stuff. I got Star Wars, Star Trek, you know, horror movie stuff. I've got game stuff. I have a lot of different things that I'm interested in, because I am not... You know, I'm not somebody you can just kind of put in a box, or put in a category, or put in a check mark, and I don't think any of us are, you know? Chris Perza, you also have the kitty cat emoji. You have access to the new emojis, or you have the kitty cat badge. You are access. You are evolved. Own it. Well, thank you, Lori Roberts. I really appreciate your $2 super chat, and hopefully I'll pop up in a second here. It probably will. I need to make sure. Excellent. There we go. Multifaceted Mecca. Maybe she wasn't never told me. Maybe she was what and never told you. Oh, not sure if I could date a woman who's bisexual. I've never done it, so I have no idea how that would work. I don't think... I think it's just one of those things where a bisexual woman also looks at other women, and she... I mean, I guess it depends on the woman, too. There's perfectly, you know, 100% heterosexual women who will be like, yeah, that's a really attractive woman, and not jump on their boyfriend or husband's ass for looking, because I think that's how we all are. We've all kind of evolved to appreciate aesthetically somebody we find attractive. And there's nothing wrong with that. Darth Raven says, if I say I'm egalitarian in public, I don't agree with feminism today. I'm viewed as evil. I don't agree with feminism today. I think it's false feminism. I don't believe anyone has the right to put down somebody based on their gender, especially feminists. I don't care if you were oppressed or made less money or whatever. I make less money than my male colleagues all the time. I make more money than some of my male colleagues all the time. It's not something that I have any right or reason to put down anybody based on their gender. You can't put down anybody based on something they can't help about themselves, something they were born with, you know? It is bullshit. And these false feminists like Anita Sarkeesian and all these type of women just are there to bully and emasculate men. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that shit. You know? This pop feminism. It's false feminism. I don't believe in it. It's because you don't shill. I shill a little bit. I do shill a little bit. I'm a lesbian in a man's body. Wait, that just makes me a hetero guy. Never mind. Identity politics eat the young. I think the identity politics, like, they get so wrapped up in their conflict and their drama because they have nothing else going on in their lives that they can have any say in. And it's crazy to me how they just fight and bitch and piss and moan and all this crap. Popular feminism, like he for she. Anybody done Ancestry.com, the DNA thing? I haven't. I really haven't. I had to quit wearing a rainbow pair of suspenders because gay men kept assuming I was gay. I wish I could wear something like that. And that would attract straight women. Well, didn't Mork have the rainbow suspenders? You know, that was the thing. Like, that was a Mork and Mindy thing. No, there are bi men and there are gay men. And then there are men so gay they shit glitter. And then there are straight men who I would assume are 100% gay. Like, I see a lot of younger men on YouTube, especially, like the men in their 20s, early 20s, mid-20s. I assume they're gay, but then I realized, oh, you're married to a woman? You know, so there's a whole different, you know, there's no reason to separate ourselves by our sexuality. You know, you're attracted to who you're attracted to. And it's kind of crazy. As Mark did. Third wave feminism is all about down with the patriarchy. And I say down with third wave feminism, they can just go off onto their little island and die out. Because I'm tired of them. Because you know what'll happen is that they'll start, if you take all these third wave feminists and stick them on an island somewhere, they are going to be fighting and have their little cliques in a week. You'll have all the brunette clique and all the chubby clique and all the skinny women clique, and none of them will get along because they're catty petty little bitches, and they will destroy themselves within about a year or two. And I guarantee you that would be the case because these women are petty children. Dr. Raven says, my sister said it's time for black people to have a go at being in charge. She's becoming an SJW. I think black people have already had a go at being in charge. It's called being people with jobs and intellect. And, you know, I'm pretty sure we had one as a president for a while, you know, for a couple of years anyway, right? That's why I wore them, Mecca, because I'm more, yay, your rainbow suspenders. I'm a goddess trapped in a man's body. I just noticed you did your hair again. Yeah, I had to. It was getting too pink on the sides here. It goes very pink, and I had to touch it up. So that's kind of the issue, is that I didn't get on the sides very, very well last time. SJWs in general are like that. If they ever found themselves in a desert island, it would turn the Lord of the Flies in about 30 seconds. It would. It would. Obama was an Oreo and did nothing for black people. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I found it to be kind of... I found it to be an odd... It was a bit of a circus watching people vote for him because of the color of his skin, though. Like, and I don't want to say anything more than that, but I found a lot of people... I would talk to a lot of people who only voted for him because of the color of his skin. Or only voted against him because of the color of his skin. So there you go, both ways. If you dye your hair color a cool color, you're assumed to be an SJW, like your hair. Well, that's the problem with the SJWs, though, is they don't ever maintain it. They dye their hair pink or blue or whatever, or purple, for about a minute, and then they don't realize you have to wash it a certain way, or in a certain amount, and with certain product. And you have to really, really maintain your hair to keep it a certain color, and they don't get that. So... You can do anything for anyone. I mean, I like your hair. Well, thank you. Blue is more indicative of a warning sign. See, blue I just assume is like anime geek, like an otaku. Phil Arcanis. Yes, thank you. I've been saying that for ages. Yes, hail Zoogie. Hello, everyone. You should dye one half black, one half red to go to what? I might darken it up in a month because I do want to keep it... I have the Ghost concert coming up, and I want it super fresh, but the more you keep dyeing it, the dye I use is better for dark hair, and I do have natural dark hair, so I might need to darken it up again. I dyed my hair bald. I dyed my hair black when I was, like, a teenager. You could give an SJW everything they ever wanted, and they would still complain. Exactly. Yeah, the Japanese girls I know sometimes have blue hair. I know. Yeah, that's such an anime thing. I don't know where SJWs got in on this anime thing that they're into. Mary, I'm hetero, but I like to flirt around with girls. Is there something wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I think life is too short not to try things, too. I mean, and there's no stigma anymore attached to that. Like, if you might be curious, there's no stigma about trying out something that you might not do, so. Dye your hair like Freddy Krueger's sweater. I don't know if that would look good. And that would be really hard to do. Like, the way mine is done, it's a lot more simple. It's a lot more simple. They want it all. The SJW sort of demographic is definitely, not my target audience. I think I've had no SJWs in my stream for a very, very, very long time, as a rule. I'm a bear. I like to flirt with space bugs. Ghost, are you going to Chicago on 11/1? I might be. I might be. That might be the exact show I'm at. You probably will recognize me. I'll have the bright red hair and the Blind Guardian hoodie and these gloves. I'll probably wear these gloves. I'm probably gonna wear these gloves. These are cool gloves. These are like really awesome gloves. Could you get some flame decals added to your chassis? Maybe. Flame decals would be fun. I don't think you can put anyone into a box. No, I mean, well, I think the SJWs you kind of can because they don't really have anything else. You get this kind of 20-year-old demographic. And there's one girl I keep picking on because she's so SJW, she just doesn't realize it. And in my day, she would have been called a fag hag, which I totally was. And I don't mean that as a bad or derogatory thing. That was just what it was called, you know? SJW is a fad like hula hoops. Exactly. And she's very much a theater girl and all of her best friends are gay and she doesn't get that. Like, she reviewed a movie from the 80s, a science fiction movie recently, and she's wearing a Starfleet uniform on the thumbnail for the thing, and then she's got Princess Leia buns in her hair. She called them space buns. That's not what those are. Those are Princess Leia. That's Star Wars. That's a completely different entity than Star Trek. And the movie you're reviewing is a completely different entity from both of them. It's so frustrating. And that kind of reminds me of the stigma of the 20-year-old girls when I was in my 20s. Those were the girls who were like trying on bisexuality for college, you know? That's kind of what it reminds me of. And of course, like this girl on this video, she swears, she's like, I grew up watching Star Wars and Star Trek. Okay, but do you understand it? Do you understand that they're not the same thing? Do you understand there's a difference? Because they're not Danish pastries. I know. When I step in the room, you hear ground control to Major Tom. But yeah, it's crazy. It's one of those things that, like, no, they're not the same franchise. Just because it's science fiction doesn't mean it's all the same thing. I would never mix and mash my science fiction franchises like that. As much as I love Star Wars, you know, that's its own thing. Star Trek is also its own thing. They don't really belong together. I grew up watching it too, but I love and understand it. I know, and there's a huge difference too. There's a huge difference between loving something or really genuinely understanding it. And I think a lot of the younger crowd have this sort of no negativity mentality that they're not allowed to say they dislike anything. They tend to say, I love everything. They have a positive outlook on everything. They love everything ironically. That's another thing that needs to go, is loving everything ironically. And they don't understand it. And they don't understand why we're upset when something like Star Wars or Star Trek changes. And then they have the nerve to yell at us like, oh my God, it's just a TV show. Lighten up, right? And I'm like, but it's not, you know, get out of our fandom if you don't love it the way we do. Or at least, you know, you can love the fandom thing. You can love the thing. But don't yell at us for loving it in a different way, I guess, is the point. And that's why I tell them, get out of my fandom. Steel Johnson, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. And with the Hello Cthulhu emoji. Your emoji is wicked cool. Well, thank you so much. One is live long and prosper. The other is more. May the force be with you. I know. It's crazy. Random gives good B5. I do. Mecha gatekeeper. Well, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm just telling people if they're not as invested, quit yelling at us for being invested. You know, don't make fun of us for being invested. Don't call us man babies. And now IGN is getting in on it. And that was the other thing. Yes, to them, it's just a TV show. I know. And if it's just a TV show to them, get off of the forums, get off of the subreddits, get off of Twitter, stop hashtagging about it, stop ganging up and bullying us. We already got bullied enough when we were kids in the 80s and 70s and 60s even. You know, we got bullied our whole freaking lives for liking nerdy stuff. We don't need to be bullied for being upset with the nerdy thing that we used to like, that it's being ruined by people who don't like it as much. And these are the assholes who are out there fighting us over it, are the people who just aren't as invested, and it pisses me off so much. It's like, if you're not invested, great. great. Have at it. You know, we're not telling you you can't like it. Well, I mean, I kind of do sometimes, but seriously, we wouldn't be so pissy if you guys weren't out there gatekeeping us from wanting something better. And that's what they are. They're saying, no, you get out of our fandom. This is for us now. It's like, it shouldn't be, though. It shouldn't be for you. It's so stupid. Women babies is sexist. You have to be an honorary man, I guess. I know. Well, and they don't call me, well, they call me toxic. They say, oh, you're part of the toxic fandom. You're part of the toxic fandom. God, who was the guy from IGN? I can't remember. I can't find the tweet, but somebody from IGN was going off on toxic fandoms and shit. And I had to mute somebody last night because they were like using some slang, some racial slur at me. I'm like, oh, you're using a racial slur. Okay, you're like 12. But Jeff Raven says, I bought a DS9 Playmates Defiant for 40 euros unboxed from 1997. That is cool. That is awesome. Terry says, I still get bullied. I'm 37. Apparently I'm wrong for liking comics over sports. I don't think so. Like, I don't care one bit about sports. That's why I call it sports ball. It's not my thing. I don't care. Gatekeeping is what started the Star Trek conventions in the first place. Exactly. IGN is a bunch of bloody wankers. I know. Seems like everything's a pendulum, swing left to right and vice versa. Yes. Babylon Squared is still one of the best, smartest uses of time travel I've seen. Even if it's just a basic prestidigitation thing. But just the way it was integrated into the story. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. How's your internalized misogyny? How is your internalized misogyny is what the SJWs likely want to ask. Well, I call them misogynists because, or misanthropists, like a lot of these women who are like, no, you're just this toxic masculinity. I'm sorry, that's toxic femininity to me. The people like Anita Sarkeesian, people like Wilson Cruz here who yells at people about toxic masculinity. Anytime I hear that, I'm like, that's exactly what you are, though. The chick called me a misogynist for saying I wanted the Doctor to be a man. I want the Doctor to be a man. I wanted the Doctor to be a woman 20 years ago when it would have made sense. Sports, growing men playing with balls. It is kind of playing. Hello, Roz Animate. Death Raven says, my grandfather was such a Star Trek nerd. He had an internet flute played at his funeral, the last episode we watched together. Thanks for ruining the best episode, Granddad. Oh, well, that's sweet, though. That's really sweet, though. Six Scale Combat says, I think the strength of both Star Wars and probably Star Trek and Star Wars was their respective canon. Now they went out the window with it all reduced to nothing. Yeah, Mary says enough of the man bashing. A great interview with Sir Paul. Paul McCartney gave an interview. I hope he's not going super SJW. I mean, I know he was a hippie, but you know. But Miss Andry is so fashionable. It's fashionable for these idiot trendy women who these are the same women who buy Coach handbags or used to back when I worked at Macy's. They're the ones that buy Coach handbags. They talk shit about their husbands. They work for pennies, but then they hate their husbands because they have to do everything. It's like, well, you know, except for pay for your fucking house, you stupid cunt. I hate this woman so much. Play with balls all the time, just not in sports. What did you miss? I was just complaining about women. Herpicus says, after Doomcock's wake for Star Wars, I've been hungover for 2 days. As he was on 60 Minutes, not talking about issues. He doesn't believe in being people over the head with his beliefs. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And that's kind of... this is why I complain so much on Twitter. This is why I complain and I fight. I cried with Doomcock. I literally felt his pain. I was in tears. I've been in tears like the last couple of streams, especially the Stage 9 one. That one really was heartbreaking. You know, and I think Star Wars especially when he started going into like temper tantrum 2-year-old upstairs. So especially when he started going into into like Danny Boy and Goodnight Irene and like, oh, okay, that's where you got me. That's where you got me. Raven says, the rise of trans trenders is irritating because trans is the new goth. I know. And it's like the new goth. It's the new emo, and emo was the new goth, and neither of those were that great. I mean, I got out of the goth thing before goth was even a thing. Oh, okay, bye. What do you mean, okay, bye? Like, guess what? Roz Animate, thank you for being here, but I'm never going to go back to gaming because, no, I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to be going back to gaming. But I will say hi to you. If you want to stick around and listen to complaining about Star Wars and Star Trek and toxic femininity and all of this stuff and people like Anita Sarkeesian, then you're more than welcome. But he'll go on a bit about his vegetarianism, but that's about it. Yeah, he's been a vegetarian since the 70s. He said he wouldn't stop anyone from eating meat. It's like, it's your life, man. Go ahead and eat it if you want. And that's how you do it. You know, and oh man, I am one of those people. The more somebody complains at me to not do something, the louder I will do it. And like, if I get somebody saying, "Oh, you can't eat meat is murder," I will eat meat in front of them and make sure I enjoy it as much as possible. And I will probably sneak it into their food as well. You know, once if they bitch at me too much about it. Like, I had one girl that I worked with, I called her Miss Colonel Sanders is the devil, because anytime you mentioned like Kentucky Fried Chicken or food and any sort of thing, any sort of fast food, she would pipe into the conversation, even if she were down the hall. Devil, Colonel Sanders is the devil. I saw the PETA video. Blah, blah, blah. All right, you were eating chicken like a week ago. What's your deal? You know? Mage Grey Wolf says, I was called goth but never considered myself goth. Yeah, I was never actually goth either. I saw the YouTuber talking about people who were commenting on her boobs, and she nearly cried at the end of the stream. Which YouTuber I was talking about? They were commenting on her boobs. Which YouTuber? Which YouTuber was I talking about? I know, meat. Now I'm hungry. Great. Do you know what they do to those chickens? No, but it's delicious. I know. Yeah, they deep fry them and they season them the right way, and as long as they cook them well, you'll be fine. The one with the Star Trek dress and the Leia buns in her hair. What did she do? I didn't know she was streaming. I don't think she does stream. I tried vegan substitute once. The shit almost killed me. It was so bad. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Well, the vegan stuff, like the substitutes usually are loaded with more fat than the actual meat. Impossible Burger is good. The stuff is a good vegan beef substitute. Did somebody say boobs? Yeah, we usually talk about boobs here. Yeah, well, what was she crying about in her stream? Like, I don't want to like bully her. I just don't find her to be the most knowledgeable person when it comes to, like, she's cute and she's fun. But man, I don't want, don't bully her over it. I just kind of use her as an example of the fake geek girl sort of trend. And even if she's not, even if she's genuine, when you mash up stuff like that, people are going to think a certain thing, and people are going to assume a certain thing, and you're going to get a lot of people complaining because you're mashing up too many things. So, I didn't know she was streaming ever. I think she streams on Twitch every now and then for gaming, which is fine. It's called having a slipped halo. Oh, Pen Farm Girl. Hello, Pen Farm Girl. I see it. I love seeing like the little Zabu emoji. I think I can set up sponsor only chat. No, I can't in this. I think I have to do it in the other. No, I can. Participants, manage moderators. No, I don't know. There's a way to do that. There's a way to do that. She worked for Channel Awesome. Yeah, Channel Awesome is where the video was. You can mash up things right and in a wrong way. Yeah, I think you can. See, he posted the video before Starfighter. Video she addressed a comment about her boobs because every time they're out, they're calling her a fake nerd, and she gets to her, and she really nearly cried. Okay, I did see that one. That is the thing, though. If you're going to put your boobs on display, own it. If you're going to put your boobs on display, own it. If you're going to, if you're going to represent the nerd community, say what you know and what you don't know, and do a little research. I am not wearing like I'm not wearing like a Star Wars t-shirt and Star Trek Vulcan ears at the same time. You know, I'm not mashing up my stuff. Yeah, I've got my collectibles on behind me, but I'm not mashing it up. It's the main part of her shtick. She's never seen these movies we saw decades ago. I know. Well, she's also like a good decade younger than me, and I look young, so. Hello, Tony Clark. Yeah, let's own it right now. I know, and like that's me. If I have my cleavage on my thumbnail, I don't ever expect you guys to, never look at it. It's there for a reason. It's there to get you to click on it. It is absolutely there to get your eyes drawn to it, because we have, as a species, we were born, at least those of you that are biological. I am mechanical, so I can't really I can't really attest to this so much, but everybody is breastfed like throughout evolution, throughout the history of the humanity, at least up until like the 80s and stuff, when they stopped doing that, when they started doing more bottle feeding. But people were evolutionarily designed to be drawn towards the breasts, because that is where we were fed and nurtured and comforted as babies. And you know, this is how we stayed alive when we were young children. That is a fact of life. And if I need to put them on display to get a click, I'm never gonna like fault you guys for looking, because that's just stupid. That's ridiculous. Of course I'm gonna put them on display. Of course I'm going to put them on display for you if I have a shirt that's low cut enough. And I'm not going to fault you guys for looking, because I look, because I understand how evolution works, and I understand how human biology works. And I understand that even women do look at other women. And I'm not going to, even straight women look at other women and are drawn to the chest area because of biology and evolution. It's crazy. My cleavage. Yeah, I don't even have anything like super low cut. I have some pretty good cleavage. That's what I would do if I had a channel. Absolutely. It's getting hotter here. Is this the breast talk? I don't know. I do have my fan going, so. As I need a lot of comforting click and super chat. Biology is sweet. I know. Maybe I should have worn a lower cut top and get some more super chats in. I'm a perfectly sane guy. I never complain about seeing a quality pair. I know, and I never complain about that either. I think life is too short to not appreciate when somebody's attractive, you know. And I look, I'm a you know, at least I'm programmed to be human. My coworkers beg to differ. I know, and we're so much in this Me Too movement shit, and like, I'm sorry, this is how human biology works. And am I the only crazy person on the planet? Am I the only one who knows how biology works and how the species perpetuated? It's crazy. Gotta set a B cups, but I'm a dude. I'll get rid of mine. Given the opportunity, I don't like boobs, to be honest. And that's perfectly fine, too. And, you know, don't get me wrong. If I'm doing something where I need them out of the way, they are kind of a pain in the ass. I don't mind that. I would like them squished down if I need to. You know, they'd be nice to, like, have a way to remove them if you're, like, doing, you know, kickboxing or something. There's definitely, but they find you so sexy. Who finds me sexy? I don't like bolt-on boobs. They look horrible and unnatural. Oh, your coworkers say that I'm sexy. Okay. Dion Markgraf. Hello, Dion. Welcome. I don't think I have the build for boobs, and it doesn't matter either way. But I mean, I think for me anyway, I don't have a problem with it, and it's just. We're kind of to the point in society where we kind of have to get the stick out of our collective ass, right? DOA effect when kickboxing is awesome. Oh, well, Dead or Alive, or the other game I like playing is Senran Kagura, where you basically grope the anime girls. That's the one I really love playing. That was one of the games I wanted to play, but you're correct that this moral panic will pass. I know. I hope it'll pass. I'm the unique position that if I get caught staring, I can say I'm blind. Too often they look like somebody slapped them on and then they sewed the skin back over the implants. Yeah, and sometimes the implants look pretty terrible, but boobs will save the world. Perfect background. Thank you. I have too much crap in my background. Are you getting Red Dead Redemption 2 and Anthem? I am not getting Anthem. I am getting Red Dead Redemption 2 unless it looks like shit when it comes out. We still have a month, so we don't know. It looks really good so far. Anthem looks like crap. Anthem looks like hot shit. I didn't play Destiny. I don't play any of those sci-fi boring ass shooters, so I'm not going to play Anthem, but hello, Richard the Hutt. Hey, hi there. How are ya? Damn, YouTube didn't tell you you're live until right now. Well, we were talking about boobs and we were talking about biology. Biological evolution is a subject I study. Some Mage Grey Wolf knows more about this than I do. Are we talking about the Bluebee slapping game? Yes. I hate you now. Block burns laptop, destroys internet provider. I'm sorry. Any interest in Cyberpunk? Not really. Not really. I don't think I'll be playing Cyberpunk. That one looks kind of boring too. I don't like a lot of the sci-fi games for the most part. It just depends on which ones they are. Boobs, yay, count me in. I want to have a DVD comic manga shelf for the background for my channel. I'm currently doing sans me on camera, but I want to have a studio looking setup. Well, and this is just kind of a little room in the basement that used to be a storage room. And I kind of said, yep, this is probably good for my office. And I probably could have made it even bigger because we put in a wall here instead of a fake wall. But, I mean, half of the wall was up already. Yeah, and I like this, but you wouldn't want to see anything that's like from here in front. I mean, I do have this little guy, but I do have this little guy. But no one wants to see him. Yeah, these are all just my DVDs and crap. I don't have, like, comics or manga, but I have my DVDs. I have, like, my Talking Jesus thing, too. What is he? Prayer answering head. Harvey. He's not Harvey. This isn't Harvey. Well, Harvey is real. This is just a stuffed animal version of him. Free Harvey. Yes, hashtag push the button TM. No, this isn't Harvey. Are we Americans the most repressed culture since the Victorian era? I think we're getting kind of getting repressed. I'm addicted to Camilla. I mean Fire Emblem. I've never really played Fire Emblem. I can't get into those. Yes. Hashtag bound me too. Well, since we're talking about those type of things, we do have a Brie Larson Mikey Spock emoji that people can have for $4.99 a month. He's a Harvey plush. Yes, he's a representation of Harvey Cthulhu. Since we can't release real Harvey or else he would squish us. Apparently. I don't believe that, but he might. Oh, the new Star Trek MMORPG, like the updated Star Trek Online. Maybe have a sequel to it and maybe even have a new universe, but Xbox One X graphics. That'd be cool. If we wind up moving to Georgia, I plan on using the Star Trek Continue set as often as possible. Oh, Star Trek Continue set is cool. I wouldn't mind going and seeing that. That would be awesome. Just really Shin Godzilla to attack Harvey if he gets out. I know. Hello, Brian Gra. You have beers in the chat. For only $4.99 a month, you can feed and fill with coffee and Mecha Random. Well, you get access to these emojis so far, and I have the availability of like 4 more. I think I'd have 4 more come on. That's the thing. I haven't made any more. I don't know what else I want to make yet. I think one of them might be a cigarette lighter emoji. How do we get the emoji? Just click into your emoji list. Pen Farm Girl, you should have access to it by being a sponsor or by being a member. Sponsor like it's AA. It's like a member. Look report says I dyed my hair blonde a couple of times 20 years ago. Didn't like the work that went into it. I know it's if you have dark hair and you go blonde, it is a huge amount of work. Yay! See, Mary has them. Thumb it up. Hello, Jigsaw. So I took I've been taking like vitamin C because I've been kind of fighting a cold. So I don't know how long the stream's gonna be tonight. And actually, Chris Perza, you also have access to the emojis. So if you guys want a nice Hail Mecha emoji or a Brie Larson emoji, Brie Larson, Mikey Spock, either or, I really think they turned out really cute. I like the emoji. I like the little plank of wood. Tangerines. I call this animal ant. It's a shrimp. Umka is good for colds and flu. Yeah, I know. I've been taking the emergency stuff. Hello, Stephanie B. Hello, Beauty. Your hair looks amazing. Odin is on, but I want to say hello. Is Odin on? I didn't know Odin was on. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize Odin was on. Say hello for me. I didn't realize he was on. Why did I not realize he was on? That is crazy. My 4X great-grandfather, according to letters, he used to wash his gray hair in charcoal water to turn it black. That's cool. That is awesome. That is awesome. I didn't know he did that. I didn't know that was a thing because I know they had ways to tint hair back in the day, like with just like fabric dyes. So I think they did that, but I didn't really think about it. Just got in. Did I miss any big news? Yes, we have custom emojis for members for my channel. We have a mecha bot, a Hail Mecha bot, and then we have a wooden emoji for people for any time we were talking about like Michael Burnham, you know. So we can yeah, sweet. I feel like a piece of wood when I'm at church. He was a badass. That is awesome. Shrimp, and what's the difference? Not much. There's not much. So we do have those available, and I guess I have to shill for it every so often. So I'm going to go over here. So to get the emojis, I'm going to copy a link in the chat for you guys. And to get the emojis, you need to go to YouTube Gaming, which is pretty much the exact same thing as YouTube. But you just hit join and click the little join button here, and it's $4.99 a month, and you can get a badge. Your name shows up in green, so it highlights, and you get to use the emojis, and it's absolutely awesome. So that is my shilling. So once an hour we'll shill. Once an hour we'll shill. How about that? So I'll do it again at the end of the stream. Brad Noble, hello. You had enough of Odin? Hello, Pogo's Place. Welcome. Hello, and actually check out Pogo's Place. He's an awesome gaming streamer here on YouTube. We have been, between Tom from Midnight's Edge and myself, we kind of snuck in and played a couple of rounds of Jackbox Incognito over there, because we're trying to incorporate Jackbox into the Midnight's Edge channel, at least the After Dark channel. Not the main one, but, you know, just this one. It's cool if you don't tell people you're expecting donations, you might not get them. I know. I don't like shilling that much. I figure once an hour we'll do it. Nice, congrats on the emojis. Keeps freezing for a second, I'm so sorry. Other emojis are making fun of the Brie Larson emoji. Oh, which one? Which one's a good making fun of the Brie Larson emoji? I don't know if I have a taunt emoji. I don't know if I do. Oh, I could do clown, do like emote there. Clown is one we all can use. Should get a song or jingle for shilling for like Egotastic Fun Time. Oh man, JP from Egotastic Fun Time is really cool. I don't get to watch enough of his stuff, but he has that great Talking Orville channel. Darth Raven says, I'm Irish, I am blonde hair, but I grow a ginger beard. That makes sense. You have a lot of DVDs, that's cool. Yeah, I've got a shit ton of crap all over my room, all over my office. I don't have the green screen. I know back when I was gaming, I did consider getting a green screen. I'm like, you know, we do Star Wars and Star Trek stuff. CD Horde, all of them. All of the emojis, I know. Richie Poole, JP is awesome. Yeah, that's another one of our awesome YouTubers. I think we're trying to get him on the show over on Midnight's Edge After Dark at some point. I don't know if he likes us. He probably does. I don't know if he knows we exist. Probably because I don't comment on his videos enough. We comment over on like Doomcock's channel because he's part of the channel. He's part of the family. Hello, Rivers727. Yeah, and then we have, of course, we have like... who else is in our family of YouTubers? Well, Gary from Nerdrotic. If you ever play PC or PS4 or Switch stuff, let me know and I'll play with you. Absolutely. Well, sometimes I do play Switch stuff. I've been trying to keep the gaming over on Twitch, though, just for now, because gaming was really, really hard to maintain on YouTube. So a lot of what we do for, like, a live show is just kind of complain about Star Wars and Star Trek lately, but sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. I might do a Jackbox thing at some point. We're still kind of working out a way to do it. I want to get Rob and Tom from Midnight's Edge on, and we're going to probably do a Jackbox thing where we do a screen share, and then we let all you guys play. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments, tell me on Twitter. Please do a Jackbox night. You know, yeah, Jackbox is fun. I might switch over and do Jackbox later tonight if we go long enough. I don't know. Totally haven't watched the last two Star Wars. Don't. If you loved Star Wars as a kid, do not watch them. They are not worth your time at all. I mean, Rogue One was okay. Rogue One was the only good one. Gaming is sports ball for nerds. I know. Is Ren Rat still part of your YouTube family? I think so. I don't know. I know she's like super busy with... I know she's like super busy with college because she's going to law school. So she reads like 1,000 pages a week for her law books. And I know that, like, we kept wanting to go earlier and earlier, and it was always sort of a time conflict for the ladies' night. So we did switch it up, and we're doing the horror podcast over on Tom's channel on Midnight's Edge After Dark on Wednesday. And we also are going to have the Tribunal. Victims of the Hot. Got it, thanks. I'd enjoy a Jackbox game. Get Andre. Ooh, Andre. Well, Andre's in the other part of the world. Andre's in Norway. And I am scared to death of pissing off Andre because he seems like such an authority. He's like the principal, you know. I am at the good graces of Rob and Tom over there on Midnight's Edge After Dark from being on the show. See the yellow and blue boxes with the red ones. No, this is Star Trek. The yellow, blue, and red are Star Trek, and then the animated series Next Generation, DS9, Voyager, which you can't see. I got the Voyager, and I got the Stargate, and I've got Andre seems so straight edge. I think Andre's probably really cool once you get to meet. That's what you meant. I know that's what you meant. Yeah, don't watch the new Star Trek either. Those are bad. Do not watch the new Star Trek. It's terrible. Don't watch the JJ movies. Do not watch Discovery. I will be complaining about Discovery once it comes back. You play the game with the anime boobs that jiggle the more the old you are. That one is not very good. That's the Dead or Alive one, for the one with the age where you gotta put your age to like 99. I prefer Senran Kagura because you can actually just grab the girls and squirt the clothes off with the... Yeah, I prefer Senran Kagura. I have played that over on Twitch. I've played it on this channel too. I think I've privatized them though. Would you cry if Picard is killed off? No. No, I think that probably would be a mercy killing at this point. I don't want them to do to Picard what they did to Luke. So I think I'm just going to pretend that it's a different universe. Hello, Ricky Ortega. Watch DS9, be happy, or Babylon 5. We do the Babylon 5 watch parties in the afternoon. Gamepad, I'm thinking of watching Avengers Infinity War, at least over Solo Star Wars Story. Yeah, watch that instead. No, my chat disconnected. Why did my chat disconnect? Did we lose the internet? Successfully connected. Okay, hopefully there wasn't a glitch. The game where you squirt girls' clothes off. It sounds fun. Yeah, Senran Kagura, Peach Beach Splash. It's on PlayStation and Steam. So I do play those. Then Farm Girls is B5. River says, actually, it was the JJ Star Trek films that got me into Star Trek. Oh, that's fair enough. Are there any games like that with anime boys instead? There's all kinds of, like, anime boy sort of gaifu or husbando sort of simulator ones. Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling too good. There's a glitch in the Matrix. No good's here. Okay, I said my chat disconnected for a second, so hopefully it didn't disconnect. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes my internet will just blip off because it hates me. Darth Raven, I hate myself. I must watch and own all our Star Wars movies. I just bought Solo. You guys are gonna kill me. All right, well let me show this, and I'll show you the thing I bought not too long ago. You guys are gonna hate me for this. You guys are gonna really hate me. So I'm gonna show you my shill thing over here for the sponsor thing. I'm gonna link that and boop. Do you like Starship Enterprise with Archer? It was alright. It was alright. It got better towards the end. You guys are gonna kill me for this one. I wasn't gonna show this on stream, but since you guys bought Solo, alright. It's babies, and they're babies. They're the little baby porgs, and they're so cute. The little porg chickens. They're so cute. And you guys are gonna, here's where everybody thumbs down the least. I had to. They're so cute. They're so cute. That's it, I'm unsubscribing now. Tom bought Solo on DVD. I can't help it, they're adorable. I know. If you like it, don't deny yourself. They had the best story arc in the whole Last Jedi, though. They went from one of them getting eaten by Chewbacca, and they're all sad, and they're like, oh, don't eat him, he's my friend. And then they end up being friends with Chewbacca, and then they end up forgiving him. So, yeah, they're so cute. This has two little babies. They got the porg mama and the porg babies. You want to hold it against me? Kill it quick. I know. Just don't show it to Jeff. He'll like make a he'll make a porg souffle out of it. Did you guys see Jeff from World Class Bullshitters thing? I sent this money to tell you you're a heretic. I know. Hello, MK Ultra. But does it come with the eggs? No, it comes with the little baby chickens though. They're little porg chicks, the porglets. Look at how cute they are. They're little fluff balls. Oh my god. And they got the little. Oh, and they got the little... I haven't taken it out of the box. It will go well with the other porgs on the shelf. You don't want to know how many porg things I have. I got a porg coin purse. I got porg everything. It's an addiction. I can't help it. Porg nuggets. Doomcock will reprogram you. I know, he will reprogram me. He will reprogram me, and he will take away my I don't know. He'll take away my memory so I won't remember. And then I'll be like, porgs! And I'll go grab it again. Dude, I have the Porg Black Series. I have the Porg Pez dispenser. I'm an addict. Get Doomcock to patch out the glitch. I'm selling the franchise here. I can't help, but it's the little baby ones. And they're so cute. They got the little feeties. Oh, they got the little footies. They're just little round. They're little round pork nuggets. They're so cute. Pork nuggets sound delicious. That's what they are. They're little pork nuggets. And of course, they got the Three Stooges, as Ethan Van Sciver calls them. Larry, Moe, and Curly on the back of the package. That's how you know it's the Last Jedi merchandise. Reminder, don't say Tennessee. She will go for the closest Kennedy, Minister of Psyops. Yeah, come here, Porgy. Here, Porgy, Porgy. Oh, did you guys see Anti-Trekker's animation where he's got the Swedish chef going and killing the porg? Surprised you don't have a plush Ewok. I don't have a plush Ewok. I need one. I like the Ewoks. I gotta get a dog. I have cats. Like my for my sponsor badge, it's the cat. Or my it's not sponsors anymore. It's channel member badge. At least you're an honest porg love. I know. Well, they were the best thing in the movie. They were the best thing in the movie. And in a movie that that Luke went out like a bitch. I mean, yeah, it was the best thing in the movie. My niece bought Solo on DVD. I booed it and will not watch it for the sake of my sanity. That's the thing. It was boring. It wasn't necessary. There was nothing that it added to anything, and it detracted from... Well, it detracted from Princess Leia with those fucking dice. Oh my god, those dice. What's up with the Willow sequel? I don't know. I haven't heard that they're actually going to do it. Ewoks are delicious, so General Tex Allen tells me... You and my wife with the porgs and the Ewoks, oy vey. I'm sorry, they're cute, okay? It was the best thing in the movie. I don't have the movie. I buy the porg before I buy the movie, because at least I can cuddle this and say, it's so cute. It's like a kitty cat. It's so cute. Comic-Con Dublin has a 3-foot porg for $200. I need that. I've seen that 3-foot porg. I've seen that giant porg that people are selling on eBay. I need it. I can't afford it. Black Templar Chaplain Willie has subscribed. Thank you for being a subscriber. Welcome. Willow sequel. Oh yeah, they were thinking that there was going to be a Willow sequel when they brought in Ron Howard to direct Solo after Cray Cray KK fired Lord and Miller. Because yeah, I think they were thinking that was part of his deal, like he would get to make his Willow sequel. I don't think it's going to happen though. I can see it. Which one can you see? No, I have a lot of, and same thing with my Gorn. And like that's the other thing that I bought that I'm like really ashamed of, but it's really cool. I don't know if I showed you this. Let me show you this thing. I just have to get it off my wall here. So, I got the Mego Gorn because it's the freaking Gorn from Star Trek, and I collect Gorns. I got my Mugatu too. They need the Mugatu. So I got my Gorn. Mugatu. Whatever. So I got my little Gorn. It really looks cool. He's got his little gun, and look at his feet. Are they awesome? Got a low number too. So I was actually looking. I was hunting for the Frankenstein monster to go with my Bela Lugosi Mego, which I totally, absolutely adore, and I have like right behind my wall, and my Jimi Hendrix, and then I've got my Samantha from Bewitched, and I got my Mirror Universe Megos and a Junior Genie. So. Do you ever sell items or collect? It depends. It depends on what the item is. I am Doomcock's Minister of Collections and collectibles and things, so that is kind of my thing. The Gorn, you were forgiven. I know. I have the Gorn Halloween mask. Oh, Brad Noble, that's awesome. Imagine the new Jedi Order become more militarized and Neo-Sith and Temple Guard become the Temple Army and make sure Order 66 won't happen again. Oh, you have some Gorn starships. That's cool. I'm trying to think. Would it be any good though? I mean, would it be any good if the Jedi Order becomes more militarized? I don't know. Like there's so much stuff wrong with the Last Jedi that I don't know if whatever they're going to do with the next movie, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I had to get this one. Apparently we're getting the Romulan Commander as well. And then they had the Sulu and Chekhov. I didn't buy Sulu and Chekhov. I kind of want to, but I just can't afford to buy every single one. But the Gorn I had to go with because the Gorn really looked cool. And he's got the cool shiny uniform, and he's got the cool like kind of vinyl armbands and the gun holster. So I had to go with the Gorn. And compared to my plushie, like my plushie's alright. I don't know. I think this one looks better though. I think this one looks better. This looks closer than my plushie does, because my plushie, you can see it's like yellow and green and red. It's so weird. Jigsaw says, one thing on my bucket list is to go to Comic-Con. I've never gone to San Diego or New York, but I went to one in Newcastle in the UK. Go 100k into the future and have the Jedi Empire. That'd be cool. The Gorn looks awesome. I think he does. I think he looks cool. I like the Gorn. So if you find the Gorn Mego, the one Target I was at had like 2 of them. The other Target I was at only had Samantha. So that was the other new Mego I got. Is Samantha. And Target had them all on sale too. They were a lot cheaper than when I had bought my Dracula. So there's the Samantha. Since they brought back Megos, because, you know, we're old people and we like our old toys. Alright, you stay there. I buy too much crap. That's my problem, is I see something really cool and I'm like, oh, I need that. Yes, we old people love it. Zach Z says, I've been to New York Comic Con. That's cool. I didn't get to go to New York the New York Comic Con. Oh my god, there's a thing I really want to get that's a New York Comic Con exclusive. I can't afford it, but man, and I kind of am sad that I missed out on it. But where is it? Oh, somebody does have a Mugado. It's a, oh, that's so cool. That's like a fake one. That's a Mego-esque. What was the thing I was looking at? Oh, I'll show you guys. I'll pull it up on screen here. It is a New York Comic Con, New York Comic Con exclusive. It's so expensive now. Why is it up to $50? Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why is it $50? Anyway, maybe it'll go cheaper in a couple of weeks or so. But here we go. This is the thing. My local Target still hasn't put out the new wave of Megos, damn it. I want to make Frankenstein's Lab. Yes! I need the Frankenstein Monster Mego, and I can't just afford it on eBay because it's like twice the price. And I'm broke, and I keep buying stupid shit. Sam from Bewitched. Yeah, I love Bewitched and Genie and all those. Alright, so this is the other thing that I wanted to get. This is the Comic-Con exclusive. They're making, and it's a little mini figure. It's not even a very big one. It's not Mego sized either. Garloo. I want the great Garloo, damn it, and I can't. Nice pick, you get that shit. I like all these things. I like all the nerdy stuff, so. I like all the nerdy stuff. So this is one of the things I really, really want too. It's tiny. I don't think it's worth $50, probably, because how big is he? Maybe Super 7. It's a pre-order thing only. So I think, oh my god, they have the Club Crimson. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now I need this too. Damn it. I don't want to get that. I don't want to get that. Back to search for vaults. Alright, because I can't afford the real Garloo, because that's kind of one of the cool stuff. Oh, they have a stocking. I wanted to get this one, because he's so cute. And weird and creepy looking. Oh, they have Son of Garloo. That's so cute too. Anyway, so yeah, I've been like shopping and I can't afford any of it because we have like so much, we have like, we have some issues in the house, so it's not worth it. Not for $50, no, but it's really awesome. I'm arranging an anti-checker meetup in Dublin, waiting on Dublin Comic-Con dates. That's cool. I can't go to Dublin. I would love to go to Dublin though. Save money on Godzilla. Save some money, Godzilla's coming. Yeah, I know. Well, there is a thing I was also going to get. They have a Ghidorah plushie, which I was like looking at from Amazon. That's like down to $20. Do you have any Gizmo gear from the Gremlins? I used to have the Gizmo, the Gizmo Furby. I don't have it anymore. I really wish I did. I wish I still had him. All my Furbies, I think I left them in Vegas when I moved out. But I don't have that anymore, and I'm really sad about it. I'm really sad. So this is one of the things I do is I like shop and I look for things and then I never buy a half of it. But this is the other thing I was looking at buying, which is like really, really awesome. So let me show off this thing. This thing dropped in price, half price. So I'm glad I waited on this because this is down to like 20. This was 40 when it came out. I kind of want it. It is a Beanie Baby. But speaking of Godzilla, I do absolutely, absolutely want this. It is so cool. It is so cool. I do want it. As I dox myself here. Mothra shot in the trailer was awesome. Yeah, that was like the biggest one from Comic-Con that I was super excited about was the new Godzilla movie. I used to have a rubber vinyl Gizmo toy with moving head and arms back in the 80s. I saw the film The Drive-In as I was a kid. You know, Gizmo was adorable. King of the Monsters has me really excited. Yeah, it does. Me too. I feel better since I've been here. Props to the channel. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Jigsaw. Hopefully you enjoy my channel. Sometimes I just talk about collectibles and junk. I don't like always yelling and screaming. Just picked up the NECA, Freddy, Jason, and Chucky. Those are cool. I like those. I really wish I had some of those too. I did get my Freddy and Jason plushies before Toys R Us went under. Have you played the old Godzilla Destroy All Monsters game? I played Godzilla Melee, which was the one I have. Destroy All Monsters Melee, whichever one that was. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I thought I had it. I don't have it. I had it on GameCube. Oh, no, I do. I do have the one on GameCube. I have the Godzilla game on GameCube, and that was a really fun game. I really liked that one a lot. There was like a PlayStation 2 one that looked really cool, too. My god, how great was Gremlins? I watched it last Christmas. It was so fun. Gremlins was great. Tom, actually, when we were playing Jackbox, he actually drew, like, the most perfect gizmo, because Tom is an amazing artist, too. If anybody doesn't know that, Tom is actually really cool. You're still here and enjoying it right now. Awesome. my Bichon broke my heart. Sold and bought a DCC Mr. Bean teddy bear. Now is dead. Aww. Oh no. Well, the new Godzilla movie actually had Godzilla in this time, longer than 5 minutes. I hope so. I hope so. I really hope it does. The problem with Legendary Godzilla, Shin Godzilla was so much better than Legendary Godzilla because they followed too many people we didn't care about and didn't show us Godzilla. Had it just been Bryan Cranston, it would have been fine. You know, we should have just saw Bryan Cranston and his wife or whatever, and then the monster, and not, you know, not the kid and not the not the whole military subplots and the, you know, don't show us the destruction of the city. Show him destroying the city. So hopefully we'll see them destroying the cities this time, and it won't be like a, oh, and here's what you missed. Like, was I asleep? Did I doze off for this? Tom is amazing. He's a great artist. Yeah, Tom is awesome. Like, dude, I want to, like, hang out with Tom in real life, and then we can, like, do music and shit. Because he can do the guitar stuff. We were doing, what day was that? We were doing, like, Wind of Change, and we were doing all kinds of stuff. It's really hard to sing and play guitar at the same time during, over Google Hangouts, because there's a little bit of a lag. Which sucks, but... Did you hear how creepy Drake is with Millie Bobby Brown? I did not. What is Drake doing with Millie Bobby Brown? Godzilla's approaching the generator. The generators are losing power. We have to work on our song, The Ballad of Brie Larson. Well, you mentioned Brie Larson. Here's her emoji. There's the Brie Larson emoji. Yeah, they teased us with Godzilla the whole movie. I like Godzilla 2014. Oh, I liked it. It could have been better, though. It could have been so much better. It was pretty good. I liked Shin Godzilla a lot more. I was on my deathbed watching Shin Godzilla the one night it aired. Kong made the proper adjustments. I really feel Godzilla 2 will get it at least close to right. Yeah, I think so. I think with Skull Island was really good. And Brie Larson was in that. And she wasn't even bad in that. She wasn't that great, but she could have been anyway. Is red your natural hair color? No. No. I just touched it up. My natural is kind of more brown. But it does have some red in it anyway. But not this much red. Not anime red. The new Legendary Godzilla, or in the new Legendary Godzilla, they should only have Godzilla show up for 2 seconds at the end to roar. And then all the other monsters burst into flame and die. No. Michael Squiff says, I once had a blue and green floppy Batman when I was a kid. I've been trying to find it on eBay for years. Oh, nice. That's how I am with a lot of my stuff. I'm like, I wish I still had this thing from when I was a kid. Shin Godzilla was that good. It healed your sickness. No, Shin Godzilla was, well, it didn't really heal anything. It was just a better Godzilla movie. It was the Japanese one that came out in the theater not too long ago. Brie was I can't say the word. Superfluous in that film. Hello, Obi-Wan Reviews. Welcome. John C. Reilly was the best character in Kong, in my opinion. Well, John C. Reilly And of course Samuel L. Jackson. Like, I think Kong Skull Island was really fun. I liked that it was very much the Apocalypse Now of sort of King Kong movies. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Brie Larson was fine. I remember like the giant water buffalo thing a lot more than I remember her though. I have an SJW shouting, did you assume Godzilla's gender? No, it's a monster. I enjoyed Skull Island. I did too. Tom created the mecha artwork for the live stream keyframe. Did he? No, he didn't actually. He really didn't. I wish he would have. I really wish he would have. I'm sure he would do great. If Tom wants to like create a few more emojis, I would be all down for that. I don't like to impose on people though, because I know how busy they are. And I also have another artist that I have lined up too. Did you just assume SJWs? Well, SJWs are usually horrible bitchy women. Kong Skull Island wasn't as good as Peter Jackson's King Kong. I disagree. I really disagree. Peter Jackson's King Kong. Well, Peter Jackson only made one movie I liked, so like I don't know. There's something about Peter Jackson's movies. He only had one movie that I really really liked, and then he had one that I tolerate, and then he had one that I that I'm very intrigued by. Tom sent me some songs he did under Tomcat. I know. There's one that I really liked of his on there. He sent me his SoundCloud. Tim Burton didn't make Nightmare Christmas. I didn't like Nightmare Before Christmas. I could not stand that movie. At all. At all. Is it just me, or did Hiddleston and Larson look like Drake and Elena from Uncharted and King Kong? Maybe. A little bit. A little bit. Kind of, yeah. Frodo loves sports balls. Are you counting Lord of the Rings as one movie? I'm counting that as the movie I never saw that I fell asleep through. No, I did see it. No, the one movie of Peter Jackson's I liked is Dead Alive. And that is my favorite Peter Jackson movie. See, Mary, that's because he's hitting on you. I'm going to tell his secret now. Tom is cool, though. Tina! Hello, Odin just ended, so I'm checking in. Oh, I didn't mean for Odin to end. I'm so sorry if he ended. Whoever did the artwork, kudos. That was actually Seraph. I think he's sleeping. I don't know. He's not here right now. I also disagree. Peter Jackson loved Long to Death and freaking hours just to get Skull Island. Come on. I liked that though. Okay. Oh, no, on Skull Island. Yeah, I liked Skull Island. I didn't like... Okay, the thing about the King Kong Peter Jackson movie I didn't like was it took... I don't know. It was just boring to me. I didn't... Parts of it were really intriguing. Like, the natives on the island were really cool looking. The giant CG dinosaur fight scenes were kind of boring. I didn't like that they brought Kong into New York, because we already saw that. I didn't like so much that it was a remake. That was kind of my problem with it. He's got school to teach in the morning, so he had to call it a night. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. Ass Hardell removed her boobs, isn't on T calls. She calls herself a boy. She used all the pronouns you were talking about. Her switch to each pronoun, and also wears guys' clothes only. Who? Who are you talking about? I was just gonna guess it was Dead Alive. Yeah, Dead Alive is my favorite Peter Jackson movie. And I can tolerate Meet the Feebles for the one time I had to watch it. It's not a good movie. And the other one I kind of liked was Bad Taste. It was interesting. It was kind of crap, but it was interesting. It was definitely my type of movie. I like Jackson's The Frighteners. I didn't see that one. You excited to see Venom this week? No. I'm not going to see Venom this week. You kidding me? No. No. I'm not going to see Venom. It looks stupid. It looks like CG shit show. I didn't even know it was coming out this week. That's how little I know about Venom. Hippie Crusher, I'm a Derek. Ash Hardell, she's a super SJW. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea. Is that like a YouTuber? Is that an actress? Yeah, that's words in my chat that I don't understand. You did not like the Lord of the Rings movies? No. The first time I tried to watch the Lord of the Rings movie, it was on DVD and it put me to sleep like a half an hour in. The second time I tried to watch it, I had to watch it with riff tracks. And I was watching it and I could really only make it about half an hour at a time before I had to like do other things. Frighteners was okay, underrated film. I never watched it. She's a YouTuber. Check her out. She wrote a book on LGBT plus. No, I don't want to check her out. She sounds like a bitch. She sounds like a bitch. I don't want to check her out. Lord of the Rings are the goats. What do you mean are the goats? Is goat a bad thing? No, I don't know. It's just not my thing. I was never big into like fantasy and medieval, or they're not even medieval. I was never into like hobbits, and everything I know about Lord of the Rings, I know from the Blind Guardian albums, which is definitely my wheelhouse, like a million times. So I know what a hobbit is. I know some of the stuff. Venom is a movie that should have been done 15 years ago. Yeah, and oh, greatest of all time? Really? No, I can't make it through those like without falling asleep. Michael Bartel just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Here I'm pissing off like half of people by saying I disagree. No, I couldn't make it through those. My type of movies that I really enjoy, like this. Here. Like, I was just watching this not too long ago. This is like really fun. This is the type of movies I like. I like the no budget B movies. You know, I don't like Lord of the Rings movies are just so much CG and so much boring. I don't know. There's just nothing about the nothing about Lord of the Rings that was interesting to me. You need to have good company and enjoy Lord of the Rings. I was even like trying to drink my way through them, and I just could not sit through them. Like Spawn or The Darkness. No, what is The Darkness? It's okay. Spawn is like that movie. No, I never got into Spawn. I sent us here. Oh, hello, DJD Show. Did you see Halle Berry's Catwoman movie? No, that looked really stupid. That looked really stupid, too. Everyone likes Frodo, though he's the worst hobbit. Akbar lives. I hate Skull Island, too. Never saw it, but if Mecca hates it, so do I. No, I like Skull Island. I like Kong Skull Island. That's actually the really good one. I like Kong Skull Island. I did not like the Peter Jackson Kong. Lord of the Rings is not for everyone. Yeah, and I am not a fantasy sort of... fantasy is not my wheelhouse. I like a lot of the space opera stuff, and I like a lot of the space exploration shows. Fantasy is not my wheelhouse, for sure. I'm with you, Obi-Wan. Lord of the Rings movies are great. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings movie fan, so... I'm thinking I'll have it in Lord of the Rings extended Blu-ray and have a marathon from 1 through 6. Have fun with that. You have fun with that. I was comparing Venom to Spawn in the Darkness because it looked like a cool 90s. Oh, no, it jumped. An anti-hero comic book story. Oh, okay. Is Venom even going to be that? Did you ever play Oblivion or Skyrim? I played Skyrim a bit. I did play Skyrim a bit. Skyrim was okay. Skyrim, I think I have a Let's Play on Skyrim, and I loved the levitating bunnies. Like, Skyrim is something I really had to kind of find my own fun in, for the most part. Oblivion I never played or cared about or got into. Skyrim was it was such a phenomena that I did get into it because it had a lot more, like, zombie things and vampires and werewolves, and it had more dark things, I guess. The 90s Spawn film was okay. That's okay, you're still awesome. Richie Poole says, well, thank you. It's 2:30 a.m. I'm debating on making noodles. Oh, make noodles. I like noodles. Yeah, and ramen noodles sounds good. Not to be confused with the band The Darkness that played the song I Believe in a Thing Called Love. I've never listened to them. Do you try Elder Scrolls Online? I don't like MMOs at all. I don't like any game that says online is just not going to be something I play. You might like Michael Moorcock. He deconstructs the fantasy genre in a good way. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm really not a fantasy fan. Like, I can't play Dungeons and Dragons. I can't get into it. It just like goes in one ear and out the other. I'm like, no. It's like watching a reality show about house flipping. It's just in one ear and out the other. Just finished eating homemade pizza. Oh, that sounds good. I used to get stoned and watch 90s Spawn all the time and play Soul Calibur 2. Oh, I like Soul Calibur. The new Soul Calibur game's coming out. I am kind of excited for that one. I do kind of want to play it. Red is out of my WoW raid. That's perfectly fine. Then I doubt you would like Star Trek Online. I won't like Star Trek Online. I don't like anything that has online at the end. Everybody keeps trying to get me to play Star Trek Online, and I don't think I would enjoy it. I think I would be bored, and I think I would be annoyed because I would see Discovery things, and I would be pissed off. Is Moorcock Doomcock's relative? I don't know. Maybe. Didn't know you were into that random in-ear penetration. Oh, like the Lust for Life song. I had it in the ear before. No, I'm not. I'm just saying that like a lot of that stuff just kind of isn't for me. Shout out to Soul Calibur. I know. Well, the thing about Soul Calibur is I really need to get like the new game, but I don't know if I want to pay money for it because I would have to buy it on physical, and then if you get it on physical, then half of the stuff you can't do with like the PlayStation unless you pay money to play online, and I don't want to play online, so then I want to get it on Steam, and then if I get it on Steam I would play it for about 2 minutes and then spend $60 on Steam to get it. I don't know. You guys got me rewatching Bab 5 after the watch party. Well, that's awesome. Babylon 5 is like one of the best shows ever made. The MMORPG games I played were The Old Republic, Star Wars Galaxies, and City of Heroes, River says. I've never played any. I actually hate playing Terraria with other people. And that's kind of one of my favorite games of all time. And I always have people like, I want to play with you, I want to play with you. I don't want you to play with me because I'm doing my thing and I don't want Have you ever played Zen Pinball? Yes. Actually, the Pinball FX 3 is probably one of the better pinball emulators out there. It's not an emulator. They have a lot of really good tables. The South Park table was great. There's a couple of good Family Guy tables. A couple of the South Park tables were really great. And I have cat hair on my nose, sorry. And what are the other Zen pinball tables that are pretty good? They had a couple, like the Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was really good. That was a good table. And the Skyrim table is actually really good. I like that one a lot. But I'm more of a pinball arcade fan because I like the real tables, like Elvira Scared Stiff. If you switch departments to security or engineer, will your hair turn gold? That is something probably. I probably would. The PC and Android version. I have all of the I have all of the pinball. I have most of them on Steam, and I do accept Steam gifts of pinball DLC, absolutely. And I do have a link to my Steam page in here. I have the Skyrim table also. I love the Skyrim table. You like point and click games like Broken Sword and Wolf Among Us, Legacy of Kain. So it depends on the game, really. I don't know. It really depends on the game. I can't say I like a certain type of game over another type. You want to take Red to a Packers game? Is that sports ball? Nightbot bites. I like Nightbot. I'm currently working on recreating the ride Revenge of the Mummy and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 since I never rode the ride myself. Oh, that's cool. I like the not the Roller Coaster Tycoon. I like Parkitect quite a bit, and there's Planet Coaster that's really good too. Moorcock is Doomcock. I don't think so. It is sports ball. How about Doomcock's Danny Boy? Maybe tear out. Doomcock, I've heard him sing Danny Boy a couple of times before, and yeah, the first time I heard him sing Danny Boy was like in February on one of his Patreon commentaries. I think for something. I think he was watching. I think he was watching Star Trek Discovery. He did a commentary for it, and he just got bored and started singing Danny Boy, and it was kind of amazing. Basically, I go for story-based games, although mech games like Armored Core I also like because of all the part combinations. I like games that I can chill to. I like games that are easy. I like games like Terraria that I can just kind of dig forever and not really think too much about. And I like games like, I like games like the pinball games I play a lot of. I can't even remember what I play on Steam, to be honest. I like some of the, I like some of like the simulaty, like Parkitect is the theme park building game. I like a lot of those type of games too. I'm currently playing Stellaris. I've never gotten to Stellaris. Planet Coaster is Frontier's latest coaster game. Yeah, Planet Coaster is really fun. Planet Coaster though, once you get too many people in your park, it crashes. It kind of goes to like 15 frames a second, and it gets really bad. But you can get on the rides in Planet Coaster, and you can't on Parkitect. But Parkitect, I think, is the better game. Limbo and the Stanley Parable are funny. I like Stanley Parable, but that's I like a lot of the games where you can just like finish them and never go back to if they're cheap enough. So some of those are good. Pretty sure Moorcock is not Doomcock. Moorcock is a good writer, but seems to be a bit of a jerk. I don't think Moorcock is. Shout out to Stanley Gucci. Who's Stanley Gucci? Oh, Stanley Tucci. What's Stanley Tucci doing? I don't know what Stanley Tucci's up to. Why are we shouting him out? Now I'm lost. Now I'm confused. But yeah, I should pull up my Steam page, but it's gonna start downloading a million things if I pull up my Steam page, and I can kind of show you guys the type of games I actually enjoy, which is gonna be kind of all over the place, I think. Steam. There we go. I don't know. I probably clicked it twice. Stanley Gucci is Tucci's shifty twin. You know, 16-year-old getting up in the work. Mary, if you are tired and exhausted, please don't let me keep you here. I don't want you to, like, to be, like, super, super, exhausted or any of that. Yeah, let's see. The games I love. Let me go to my profile. Where's my profile? View my profile. And I'm not sure if it's an obvious question, but do you know who Doomcock is beneath the mask? Well, if I did, I would have to have my memory wiped, so I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. I must have very eclectic taste. I think my taste is all over the place. So here's my Steam profile. Let me show you. This is my Steam profile. I have my next-gen pinball stuff. I like a lot of the hidden object games. I like some of the weird puzzle games. I like some of the weird vampire games. I played Kitty Powers Matchmaker. It's a weird dating game. Friday the 13th I love. I played a little Star Trek Adversaries. It kind of sucks. It's not for me. I guess it doesn't really suck. It's just not fun. I played a lot of Friday the 13th. I have so many games that I never end up playing. That's my problem. So yeah, Comedy Night I have like 100 hours in. Pinball Arcade I have 97. Party Hard is really fun. I like Knights of Pen and Paper. I like Parkitect. Saints Row 4 was fun. I'm never going to play it again. I liked Skyrim. I might not ever play it again. Audio Surf was fun. Senran Kagura, this is the booby girl one. I like the Pixel Puzzles game. They're basically jigsaw puzzles. I liked Fractured But Whole. That was really great. Game Dev Tycoon was amazing. Yeah, the Alice's Patchwork is a jigsaw puzzle game. Jackbox Party Pack 3 is really amazing. I love the Jackbox games. Another Brick in the Mall I loved. I think they've updated that. I loved Lucius. That was basically the Omen the video game. Oh, Saturday Morning RPG. My copy of this should be coming soon. And I love You Don't Know Jack. I love solitaire games. I love Mahjong solitaire games. I love the Insult Simulator. That's great. So these are the type of games I like. I love Tales from Space, Mutant Blobs Attack. That was a fun little platformy game. Yeah, and sometimes I like the stupid visual novels. And yeah, sometimes I like the games with the big boobs in them. So those are kind of my games. That's kind of the stuff I like. I don't know why Sakura Clicker is up there. That game sucked. But yeah, I play games for like a couple of hours and that's about it. Oh, Snake Pass was great. I really liked that. I liked Cat Quest. I didn't see that. Infinite Mini Golf. I like mini golf games. I like pinball games. So I like those sort of things. I like weird, different sort of games. I may consider Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, that game's fucking stupid. No, that game's stupid. I've played it. It's stupid. Don't play it because if you play it in front of people, you will have a bunch of 12-year-olds in your chat ruining it for you. How about you play Pong? I don't like doing Let's Plays. Doomcock is Doomcock. Beneath the Mask is there another mask? Well, I think beneath the mask it's either going to be another mask or he's going to be Bugs Bunny. So yeah, don't play Doki Doki Literature Club. It's going to be spoiled for you the second you play it. I just bought so many games last Black Friday. I can't buy new games because I have to beat the ones I have. And that's kind of how I am. I play them for a little bit and then I lose interest. What TV shows do you watch? I don't. Well, no, I watch The Orville and that's about it. I really don't watch TV anymore. I'm always live streaming or in other people's streams. So I watch like Geeks and Gamers and Ethan Van Sciver, and I watch Doomcock, and I watch World Class when I can. They're on so early in the morning, but I love them. I watch Midnight's Edge when I'm not on. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of TV. Any other TV I've watched, I'm currently rewatching Babylon 5 because I love it. I wonder if Doomcock looks like Keith Partridge. I don't think he would. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know. I play old game emulators. Doomcock revealed his Bug Bunny. Ain't I a stinker? Best game ever was John Madden 96. Wow, that's sports ball. Rivers have to finish Wolfenstein 2, Fractured But Whole, and Neo. Then I can buy God of War and Spider-Man. See, Fractured But Whole was easy. I need to finish the DLC. I did pick that up really cheap. Don't get me started on Steam. I know. I've got so many Steam ones. Press 1 for Red Dead 2. Oh, Red Dead 2 I'm going to be getting, and I'm going to be playing the crap out of. I'm really excited for that. I got the Heart Hero Live last Christmas. My Xbox won't pick up and run the disc. Oh, that sucks. Darth Raven's leaving. Good night, Darth Raven. Bye, these chats are awesome. I have to put my kid to bed. Hopefully I see you at the Ghost Show. I will be at the Ghost Show. Yeah, I will be there. And my hair is very bright red. But yes. I'll absolutely be there. It's a tiny little thing. I do have the tickets, too. I don't want to put them on screen because then you guys could scan them. But yeah, I will be at the November 1st Chicago. Unless something else comes up. Something might come up, though, because you never know. It's not the best game is NBA Live. No, the best game is, like, probably Pinball Arcade. It's probably the best game. I love Terraria. I played 300 hours of Friday the 13th. How is that possible? I'm not going to live stream Doki Doki, but give the MC my own voice to make it feel alive. Well, that works. That works too. Just don't look up anything on Doki Doki. It's, I don't know. It's such a meme. That's the problem. It's such a meme game. I believe it. What do you believe, DJD Show? It's crazy how much Friday the 13th I've played. And that was because I was doing it for YouTube. And that was because it takes so long to get a match finished. And half the time you're kind of sitting there waiting, or you're waiting to queue up for a match. You're waiting for all the people in your party. So on Friday, you are TV. I am TV. This is why I don't watch TV. I am the TV for you guys. I am the TV for you guys. That is true. 100%. And I get so bummed out because there's just nothing that looks interesting on television anymore. And I watch the Orville because that one's really cool, and I watch Discovery because I kind of have to. Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, Super Mario. Oh god, I hate Minecraft. I hate Roblox. I hate Fortnite. Super Mario, I'm not the hugest Mario fan. I liked Mario Odyssey quite a bit because I remember loving Mario 64. Thing about Mario 64 is I can't play it again. Just the controls are wonky, the resolution's crap. Thoughts on what Disney and Lucasfilm should do with EA Star Wars video games? Oh, they should give it back to the other person. I can't remember the other company. They should give it back to the other company who was making it, which they kind of destroyed. What was it, Dice Games? Oh, those Star Wars games. They look cool. They look like something, if I were into multiplayer games, they look kind of cool. But man, I think they kind of screwed the pooch on that one. And I haven't bought them. I didn't buy them. I didn't try them. They didn't look like anything I wanted to see or play. Exactly, you're my TV. Well, thank you, Mary. I hope I'm entertaining enough. Yeah, I don't even know what regular TV is anymore outside of the Orville. I watch it on Hulu. You guys are my entertainment now. And that's how I feel with you guys. You guys, are my entertainment when I'm watching people like Odin and Doomcock and, all the High Council channels. And I watch, who else do I watch? I watch like SC reviews and John Talks and, I watch all you guys. I'm watching 2 sports ball games on my other devices, CD Horde says. LucasArts, I think it was, but they were disbanded. Yeah, Minecraft is like a 3D version of Terraria, only shit. I fucking hate Minecraft with every fiber of my being. I goddamn hate Minecraft so much. It is okay. So I tried Minecraft for like the trial period or whatever. They give you like an hour or half an hour in the game. I hated every minute of it. I kept dying and losing all my stuff. I have this 3D sort of, I have a real problem with 3D games. I have no idea what's around me and what's behind me, so I really, really hated every minute of it. The graphics look like crap. I mean, I really hate that early 3D graphic. Like, it's not quite 3D. It's not pixel. It's not, I just absolutely hate everything about Minecraft. It's so boring. There's nothing to do. There's no bosses. There's no progression. I hate everything about Minecraft. So From pillar to post, Hell Mecca. This is my last live stream for a while. I'm going back to the road for 3 months. Watch the archives of you, Doomcock, and Mead, our Midnight's Edge. Oh, thank you so much for the pillar to the post. I really appreciate the super chat while I'm complaining about Minecraft. But thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll pop up in a minute here. My TV is being taken up by Parasite Eve right now. I don't trust Activision or Ubisoft. Yeah, I don't either. YouTube says, on average, I watch 7.5 hours of YouTube a day. That's kind of like how I am, too. That's kind of how I am. I watch all YouTube. Remember when Star Wars has actually got a whole lot of games, many of which were good. Well, the episode 1 Racer was actually not bad. I don't understand Fortnite. It's something that it's multiplayer. It's one of those games that's really easy to stream. It's something like if you die, you can then pay attention to your chat. And if you're really good at it, people tip you a lot. Ever play Limbo or Stanley Parable? I did. I actually have my Stanley Parable Let's Play over on Twitch. I played it when I was in the UK. So yeah, I do have my Stanley Parable Let's Play. Limbo, I didn't like. Limbo, it didn't look good. I think I have Limbo even, and it just didn't look very good. It's too puzzly. I don't know. It's too much of a puzzle platformer for like 2 hours of my time. It's not worth learning. KOTOR was the first game it was that Knights of the Old Republic. I never actually played those. I wasn't the hugest like Star Wars one. That keeps me from overdosing on politics or sports ball. I cannot watch politics. I can't do it. I get too angry. If you guys think I get angry about SJW's bullshit, I get more angry about Star Trek. You played Ark Survival Evolved? I have not. That one is another one that, like, it looks like it's too much crafting. It looks like it's too much 3D open world crafting and maintenance. What's your actual job? YouTube, and I don't make jack shit on YouTube. No, YouTube is my job. YouTube is my job, but luckily I live cheap, so. And I don't make enough to live on YouTube, sadly, so that's actually kind of why I stream so much, just because, you know, I hate begging, but if you guys do want to. What are you looking forward to most about Red Dead 2? I just want to go back to the world. I want to go back into the old west and not deal with like cell phones and cars and not deal with electronics. And I know you're using an electronic device to do it. I want to go into the old west and just live there. I think. YouTube pays $1. Yeah, YouTube pays about $1. I hate following politics, but I need to know the important shit. I don't. I can't. Looking forward to John Marston, how he came to be. Yeah, I don't want to ruin my memory of John Marston though. That's the problem. And I'm really looking forward to Red Dead, but if it looks like I'm going to hate it, I will not buy it. And that's kind of the problem there, because there are so many things about like Grand Theft Auto 5 that I did not end up playing. I mean, I have it. It took me years and years to buy it. I just haven't played it, and I don't know if I'm going to. It might be one of those games I sell without playing. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Red Dead, I mean, Red Dead's gonna be fun. I kind of miss getting to ride around in Mr. Horsey Face, and that was his name. I named him Mr. Horsey Face. And I miss, like, seeing all the glitches and the people flying in the air who shouldn't be, and I just miss the Old West. I miss the Gravedigger guy. He was awesome, Seth. He was one of my favorite characters ever. I don't know. I just kind of miss that world. I was worried about how 2K will handle the microtransactions. If there's too many microtransactions sort of bullshit, and I hear that from like the day one people and the pre-order people and the people who get it early, then I will not buy it. It's just plain and simple. It's coming out next the end of next month, so hopefully it'll get it. I just want to be uploaded to YouTube. I'll probably be demonetized. That's how I am. Oh, from Pillar Post, thank you so much. Mo money, so you don't have to get a real job. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want Undead Nightmare 2, damn it. That'd be cool. Poverty is a job. It is kind of a job. We will state it. Yeah, if you guys tell me how bad the microtransactions are over there. I hope Red Dead 2 does not have a shit ton of I mean, hopefully they're just going to be stupid stuff like cosmetics. And hopefully it'll be just like crap. Or like cosmetic crap that I don't care about, because that's the least thing. I hate. I'm so anti everything. I'm such a hipster. I hate going into a game and having to fiddle with customization. Just give me the character and let me go. You know. A job hunt is a full-time job. Yeah. Yeah. Job hunting is a full-time job. The only games left this year that haven't come out I really care about are Fist of the North Star and Smash Brothers. Well, Smash Brothers is just the same game last time with just more stuff. So I don't know if I need to rebuy Smash Brothers. Since I still have my Wii U, I don't know if I need to rebuy Smash Brothers. Maybe I will. I don't know, but there's really no reason for me to rebuy it because it's the exact same game. Same thing with Mario Kart, but I rebought Mario Kart because I'm dumb. And online, not the single player. Grand Theft Auto Online killed single player DLC. As long as it's like online only, because I don't play online. Can't wait for Tuesday, Forza Horizon 3. Oh, that's cool. I haven't played Forza. That's the racing one. Is that the one that would look like it was in Scotland? That looked kind of cool, actually. I don't think I would play it for more than like an hour, though. That might be something, if they have the demo, maybe I'd play it for the demo. Personally, I won't support companies with microtransactions. I can't buy DMCV, and that makes me sad. Devil May Cry 5. Oh, that sucks, Rivers. Especially when I have to do microtransactions to get the whole game. Mage Grey Wolf. I know. Oh yeah, there's England and Scotland, and there's a demo. So I guess I have to have, what, PlayStation for it to play the demo? That might be fun, because those racing games I never play for more than an hour anyway. Happy Andre didn't eat me or suck my blood on YouTube or tonight, or thank you Midnight and Tom. Well, DJG Show, I'm glad you got in on the show tonight. Oh, it's on Xbox One. Yeah, I won't be playing on it. I don't have an Xbox One. I'm not rich. I have access to a PlayStation 4 that's not mine, and that's how I'm playing Red Dead 2. Maybe. There's probably like a 90% chance I'm gonna buy Red Dead 2. There is a 10% chance I won't though, and that's kind of scary to me. What's my favorite Sean Connery movie? Have I seen any Sean Connery movies? What's he been in? He was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, right? He played the king in Robin Hood, King Richard. I'm trying to think, have I seen any movies with Sean Connery in them now? Now my mind's gonna go blank. I know he was in the James Bond movies, but I don't care about those. I didn't care about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I didn't see Highlander. Yeah, I didn't care about Highlander. It didn't look very good. Excalibur is the Zen pinball table I've played the most. Oh, Excalibur is a good table on Zen pinball. I love Zen pinball. Indiana Jones. Oh yeah, he was in Indiana Jones. He was in that third one though. I didn't really care for the third one that much. Yeah, I don't know. The Untouchables I didn't watch. What a blasphemer. I can't help it. I didn't care about the James Bond movies that much. I mean, they were alright. They're good for what they are. They're good for like the 60s spy stuff. So he is kind of the best James Bond, but they're not movies I care about. And I don't even know what the Untouchables was. That was a remake of the Elliot Ness stuff from the 50s, right? Watch Highlander immediately. No. Unsubscribe. It didn't look good. I don't know. It's like fantasy and it had that song. I was addicted to Second Life for 3 weeks. I had a single mother Rome lady who danced with me. Which one's Second Life? So I created a clock on her time to let her know to go to bed. What's Second Life? I don't know what Second Life is. It's totally your jam, trust me. Is it? Highlander? Really? Oh, I don't think so. How is Highlander my thing? Because I never was into Highlander. Does it have funny zombies and cool music? It's fantasy. Okay, so in 1986, a British-American fantasy action adventure. No. Fantasy action adventure, no. Based on a story by Josh somebody. Oh, Obi-Wan Reviews. Hope to gives you a cut of his super chats. Thank you, Obi-Wan Reviews. We don't know yet. I think I'm supposed to get something, but but thank you so much, Obi-Wan Reviews. I really appreciate it. I'll watch Highlander one of these days. I don't know. I might watch it. It's fantasy, though. I don't like fantasy. He was in The Name of the Rose. What's the name of the rose? So remember, I don't like fantasy, though. No, I'm looking it up. It's about immortals who can only die when beheaded and must battle each other. Oh, no. We get a cut, give mine to charity. I don't know if we do get a cut. I don't think we do. Does it have vampires? That don't sparkle. Fuck vampires that sparkle. It has the Queen soundtrack. I don't like Queen, though. Don't tell Tom. Don't tell Tom. I like Sparks way more than I like Queen. I'm kind of like, Queen is one of those bands I can never hear again for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with it. They're just done to death. Not a big Queen fan. I know all other songs, but there's like only really one song I even like part of by Queen. I absolutely hate We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. I never want to hear them again for the rest of my life. Yeah, I don't think this is for me. Okay, so here's the plot. In 1985, Connor McLeod, also known as Highlander, is confronted by fellow immortal Iman Faisal in a New York City arena parking garage. McLeod decapitates him after a duel. I don't like action-y, battle-y stuff, though. I really don't. I really don't. We're done, Mecca. There can only be one more. He played a 14th century monk. Okay, is it like a documentary about Gregorian chant? That sounds pretty fun. Or monks. That would be cool. Is it gothic horror? Gothic horror is definitely more my jam than action-y stuff. I don't know. I don't think I would like Highlander. I really don't. I don't think I would like it. Because I don't really like battle-y things with men and swords and... It's a monk investigating a murder, epic sword... Oh, God. Epic sword fights. No. Well, okay. Is it fencing sword fights? Or is it like... Because I like fencing sword fights. Like in Princess Bride and Robin Hood. I don't like big clanky sword fights. I don't know. I don't know how to... I don't like them unless I'm controlling the video game character. If it's something like I would rather play the video game of, I would probably hate it. I love Queen no matter how many times I hear them. Yeah, and I'm not a big Queen fan. I've just never been. Look at the picture of the Kurgan. Kurgan? Is there a picture? Is that the Highlander sword? Highlander sword? Sword. Is it like a fencing sword? Yeah, that's not like a fencing sword. No, yeah, I don't think this would be fun. I don't think it would be for me. Sorry. Highlander had some legendary ones. Broadsword. Oh God, not broadswords. What is Name of the Rose? I don't know what that is. Thoughts on cancel South Park? I think it's just marketing. The parody of We Will Rock You called it We Will Blow You. They will blow you. Well, keep in mind, I don't like the Conan-y sort of movies, so I don't like any of the big chunky sword movies. Is whatever sword Highlander wants. Yeah, it's clearly not for me. I don't think so. It's not a sword, a character. You still watching Farscape? I couldn't make it past 3 episodes of Farscape. I got too many people saying, you have to watch Farscape, you have to watch Farscape. Like, oh my God. The more I get pressured into something, the less I want to do it. So, no. If you don't like sword fighting or Queen, then you're right, never mind. Well, I like fencing movies. You know, I will watch, like, Robin Hood movies and The Princess Bride all day, but no, I don't like sword fighting. I grew up on sword and sorcery movies. They're not for me. Don't like Conan. That's just not. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I never got into it. I'm not going to be like a fake geek girl and say I like that sort of thing. I don't know. Radio Gaga is one of your favorite songs. It's all right. I mean, I think anything of Rush is better than anything of Queen by a long shot. There are Rush songs that are far more epic and amazing. And I know Freddie Mercury is a better vocalist, but I would much rather listen to Rush than Queen any day. I would say Highlander, Terminator are my favorite chick flicks. Well, my favorite chick flicks are like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. Name of the Rose had a snapshot missed by the editing. Is that a movie? I've never even heard of Name of the Rose. Rob Howard is one of the most underrated writers of all time. I don't know who that is. Who's Rob Howard? I love Rush. You see, Rush I can stand. Rush I can take. Like, the first handful of Rush albums are great. Jeez, I was thinking, is this one like anything popular? Sometimes. I mean, I like Babylon 5. I like Stargate. I love Stargate. If it's popular is usually so overrated to me, though. Rob Howard gave us Conan. Yeah, 2112 was amazing. It's like heroin. How do you know you don't like Highlander until you try it? Because I would rather try heroin, I think. I haven't seen The Orville. I love McFarlane's humor. I've only seen Family Guy. And Ted, should I watch it? If you like Star Trek The Next Generation, then yes, you should probably try The Orville. But no, I really don't like a lot. I mean, my channel says I probably hate everything you love. So no, I don't really like a lot of popular things. Yeah. Sean Connery starred in The Name of the Rose. I've never even heard of that movie. I've never even heard of that movie. I guess I'm not a huge Sean Connery fan. I mean, he's kind of one of those actors I can take or leave. He's kind of one of those guys like, so Rob Howard's Conan really has yet to ever be put on film, so I can understand you not liking Conan. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I've never had any desire to watch it, I think, is the problem. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings or any of those sort of fantasy sort of movies. It's not my genre. It's just not something I've had any desire to watch. It's about monks doing monk stuff. See, like, the only experience I have with, like, monk sort of things would be from, like, King Diamond albums, so. Cool, I'll check it out. Besides JJ films, I watch Next Gen and I like the show. Okay, Next Gen is really good. The JJ movies are not representative of Star Trek. Okay, Name of the Rose is a medieval mystery based on a book by Umberto Eco. Alright. Ever go to Renaissance fairs? Yeah, don't really like Renaissance fairs. Watch the guys in suits of armor actually sword fight. I'm guessing not, but they can be fun. I did go to the Renaissance fair I went twice, actually. I didn't even remember both times. They're all right. I mean, there was like a cool pirate band the second time I went, and I did realize that they served alcohol, so it was much more enjoyable the second time. But the first time, I think I wandered, I think I went up and down the thing, the Renfest, and it was hot and miserable, and everything was expensive. I remember everything being expensive. Someone hasn't seen a lot of stuff. You're so well informed. It's uncanny. I don't know if I'm well informed about anything. There's a period of time where I did not have television or see movies. I lived in like the 1960s from about like 2002 to about 2011. So I don't know anything. The Name of the Rose was written by a medieval scholar, Echo. I never read it. I couldn't remember his name. It was also in one of the Star Trek movies. Alright. Well, which Star Trek movie? So Rob Howard gave us Conan, Call the Conqueror, Solomon Kane, and Red Sonja. I've never seen any of those. Were you in a cult? No, I lived in the 60s. I worked and I was on drugs. That was I was on heroin for 10 years. So no, I don't, I worked at, 6 in the morning and I was taking a lot of pills and I was drinking heavily. I didn't have TV. I couldn't afford it. I didn't care about TV. So yeah, I mean, the 90s are one big mental aquarium for me. It's like, no, I didn't, I just didn't care about that stuff. I mean, in the 2000 movies were so shit anyway because they're all CG. That's like the 90s is when movies really started to go downhill. It sounds like a cult to me. Well, I observed and I studied everything I could. I can name every band that played Woodstock, probably in order. I could probably name every band that played Monterey Pop. I can probably name a lot of obscure bands and band members from a lot of obscure 60s stuff. So I mean that's kind of where my knowledge base is, but I know everything, I just can't recall most of it. I know. Thank God you made it out of that and came out a winner. I don't know if I'm a winner. I mean, I'm still an unemployed YouTube personality, but and I've like lost half of the people watching because I said I don't like Queen. It's not that I don't like Queen. It's just I can never hear them again. I already know that. I already know every song of theirs that I need to know. So, your winner and I are alright. Oh, thank you, guys. Like, I don't mean to, like, piss people off by saying I don't like stuff, too. That's kind of the problem. I was worried, like, I'm gonna piss people off if I don't like this. Because I know a lot of these girls who get on YouTube, they love everything. And they fake love everything. They will say they love it whether they have any knowledge of it or not. And there's a lot of, like, just genres that I just don't know or have any interest in or care about. And there's stuff that I might know or might be aware of in passing. Or, I will know more about a movie that I have never seen in my life. And that's kind of weird. Yeah, both your eyes is a step above me. Oh, I'm pretty blind myself. Admittedly, I was more of a Wars than a Trek fan before I got into Trek. We are still on. It's been 2 hours. Let's see. I got a Renfest next weekend. Any ideas for a costume? I've never done cosplay, so no idea. My costume is I found these cool gloves at Party City. And I think I have to stitch them. I think they have a little hole in them. I found cool gloves. But these are going to be like my normal gloves. So I feel bad for Oh, I love lamp, ate a big red candle. I feel bad for actors and actresses who audition for comic book roles and don't know the source material. Well, that's pretty much all of them. They all kind of fake their way through it. Yeah, these are great. I need to repair this because it came undone on the stitching. But these are actually really cool gloves, and they're the fingerless kind, which I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with these. Yeah, wear a low cut something. I will shun you from this day forward. Just kidding. I may not agree with your taste or your opinions at times. You have a unique perspective. Well, thank you. And I don't mean to like tell you guys you're wrong for liking or not liking something. Now it's funny. I only recently got into Trek this year, mostly because I was that nerd. I was in that nerd community that just knew too much about it. I might as well watch it. The Girl from Brave. Who's the Girl from Brave? That's a cartoon movie? That's like an animated one? I don't like animated movies. So yeah, these are actually really cool. I need to spin them around a little. It's actually really cool gloves. These are going to be like my winter gloves, I think. These are just going to be my gloves. I'm not a costumey person. I think I have a costume that I got last year that was kind of like a devil costume, but imagine after an audition, the actress calls up her nephew and says, "Hey, is that character cool? Actually, Auntie, that character dies in 5 minutes." Damn it. You know? They're cool gloves. I like the gloves. I don't know. I just have a thing for gloves and stuff, but that's kind of my fetish. Any type of glove I will wear. I will wear it no matter what. Like, I will wear gloves and no jacket in winter. Like, I have a hoodie for a winter coat in Wisconsin, which sucks. But I grew up in Colorado, so I think I'm okay with that. They're cool gloves, though. I like them a lot. I do like them a lot. I kind of have a fetish for the fingerless gloves. You almost said it was a fetish. It is kind of my fetish. It is kind of my fetish for fingerless gloves. The worst thing you would be to say is you like something when you really don't. I admire your honesty. Well, thank you. Play the guitar. I should play the guitar for super chats, but then I can't play anything. Investigate Russian high-speed riverboats. Investigate Russian high-speed riverboats. How would I? God, this guitar is the better one. I don't know if it's in tune. I hope it's in tune. I have my sparkly thing on too. I don't know if it's in tune. Make sure it's in tune before I play anything. I can't play anything. That's the problem. I suck at playing it. People always ask for like, "Oh, we can play that." I can't play. I can't play any other people's songs. That's the thing. I never learned other songs, or I forget them when I'm put on the spot. But like if Tom can play something, then I can sing it, and that's why we love Tom, because he can actually play stuff. I wanted to mention earlier, Judge Spawn by the comics or the HBO series. The movie sucked ass. I never watched either. Well, I think I saw a little bit of the movie. I mean, too low. That was too high. Where did Tom go? He was driving. He was driving. I'm playing the tuning the guitar song. I'm kind of terrible at it, but there we go. Oh, it was too high. The only thing about Iron Man, I don't know any others. I don't know other people's songs. You guys always ask me to play the guitar. I don't know how to play songs. I can't really play anything. No, probably doesn't. I don't know how to play things. With Disney buying the Alien from Fox, what would that make Alien Queen being a Disney Queen? What do you mean? Did they buy Alien? Disney buying Alien from Fox, would that make the Alien Queen a Disney Queen? Like a princess? I don't know. Like the punk song from Star Trek 4. I don't think I know it. Yeah, I know I can like aimlessly noodle. 3 guitars and doesn't like. Oh, I have 4 guitars, and I don't like. Well, Queen was like a piano band. So was Sparks. I love Sparks. I don't know how to play songs. I know how to play other people's stuff. That was my thing. I was like a writer. I was writing songs. Brian May. Brian May was not my favorite guitar player though. All right, I need to grease up the frets here. It got dried out. Freestyle, you can do it. Well, Brian May was not the greatest guitar player ever, to be honest. Brian May was all right. Like, and like way better than me, way better than I will ever be, for sure. This is going to like really, really squeak and... He's not a piano band. Every song I ever hear is their piano stuff. Well, any other good songs. I guess Sparks was. Sparks was the piano band. That's why I like Sparks better. He is one of the greatest, but I mean, he's no Richie Blackmore. I mean... Sorry, but Brian May is no Richie Blackmore. It ain't Freebird, it ain't shit. No, I don't like Freebird either. Brian May's fine. I'm just not a huge Queen fan. They're alright. They're just not... I think they're highly overrated. I think they're really, really, really overrated. They've become kind of meme standard. Like, they're kind of there with, like, Smash Mouth, you know, where people know them, but, you know. I thank you a lot at me, I think. What? Probably can't be super loud or super late. Here's where we lose everybody. How about Stephen King shot John Lennon? Look into it. Did he? I don't think he did. Oh. Gotta do some Jefferson Airplane, right? Which Jefferson Airplane song you guys don't know? No one knows. Richie and Brian are not even able to be compared. Both are epic and different. I know, and that's why I kind of prefer Richie Blackmore over Brian May anyway, because Richie Blackmore, I mean, and here's the thing. The guitar players from Blind Guardian blow Queen out of the water any day. Any of like the metal guitar players. Dark Slayer's heading out. Good night. Thank you for being here, Dark Slayer. Comparing Brian to Richie would be like comparing chocolate cake to chocolate silk pie. I know. One of them I like, and one of them I'm indifferent to. Both Punisher movies sucked. But the character played by John Bernthal was pretty good. Manowar is cool. I haven't listened to Manowar in a long time. I think I heard one song of Manowar. I mean, he was a Blind Guardian fan. I love Ghost. The best 60s band, in my opinion. Well, there's the best 60s band and my favorite 60s band, which are two different things. I think one of the best 60s bands were probably the Zombies. One of my favorite 60s bands. I mean, it just depends on the genre. I mean, I think the Beatles were an important 60s band. I don't prefer them, but I think the Zombies actually did a lot, in my opinion, that I prefer. I don't know. Do you listen to Firewind? I have not. Doors or Stooges? The Doors for sure. I'm more of a Doors fan because they have that blues. When you get to like the Stooges, they're very much more punk. I don't know how to play anything. That's the problem. I can like dick around. I like stuff like Doors because they covered Gloria, much like Hendrix. Oh, Gloria is such a shit song. Gloria is a shit song. It's my motto in life. Which one? Well, the Doors are a blues band. Doors is more getting lost in your head. Yeah, I think that, well, that was the idea of the name of the band. The whole Doors of your mind. The Doors is what they mostly set out to be. They wanted music you can lost in your head, and that's what they did. And they were good for that. I should have played sitar, but sitar has too damn many strings. Yes, Aldous Huxley's Doors of Perception. Exactly. See, I'm more of a rhythm player, but I'm more of like a background guitar player. I play it for fun. I'm triggering you. Why am I triggering you? What'd I do? How am I triggering you? No triggers. Like, all of my favorite bands are like, you know, like Quill was kind of amazing, and they played Woodstock. Too many guitars and falling underfoot. Like Janice was massive. Well, Janice, well, which era of Janice? I mean, I always preferred the Big Brother and the Holding Company stuff, because her rhythm and blues stuff was really just that. It was super rhythm and blues heavy. The Beatles learned the sitar. Well, George Harrison learned to play the sitar because Ravi Shankar was playing the sitar, and I am a huge Ravi Shankar fan. You hate everything I love. Sometimes I do. Hello, Seraph. We were just talking about how we love the emojis in chat. He made the emojis. I like the background incidental stuff. So Ravi Shankar was really cool too. I kind of like a lot of the more obscure stuff too from the 60s though, to be honest. You know, there's great bands like The Seeds I absolutely love, and there's, you know, of course anything that Eric Burdon was involved with, absolutely adore. I'm a huge fan of the Incredible String Band. The Incredible String Band were like the heroine of my time. They're amazing. You guys probably have never heard of the Incredible String Band, but they played stuff like the Oud. They played sitar. They played a lot of acoustic stuff. They're very experimental. They're a band from Edinburgh, so they're awesome. Dave Grohl's the devil. Dave Grohl did play the devil. I don't always hate everything everybody loves. We need Tom here. That's what I need to do. Maybe we need to like send me, you know, send a way to like send me out to hang out with Tom so we can like do the music stuff, and then I can like sing, because it really lags when we do it on Google Hangouts. Like Cream Disraeli Gears. Oh, Cream was good. Well, Disraeli Gears was decent. You had like the spoonful. The world will be boring if we all like the same thing. I know. Wait, how did it go? I can't remember how to play it. I don't remember how to play it. I used to know some Cream songs. Favorite song by the Beatles. Anything that had the sitar. I really like any of the sitar stuff. I must reprogram Mecca to like everything I love. Go higher up. Is it up here? Next key. Cream, what was the origin of the name? I don't remember how the... I'd have to hear it again. It's been so long since I've heard it, you know? I always remember how to play stuff and then I forget it right away. I always forget it right away. I always forget how to play stuff. I'd have to practice. Like a lot of when I learn how to play something, it goes in one ear, not the other. I was playing like Kraftwerk on acoustic guitar not like maybe a year ago, and I've forgotten everything that I knew from Kraftwerk. I can't remember how to play anything though. That's my problem. Is like you always put me on the spot and I never remember it. That's my biggest problem. Somewhere between the 9th and 15th fret area, somewhere on the first octave. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's pretty good. Don't worry, I can't play any more horrific ping pong accident. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Don't have horrific ping pong accidents. I can't really play super loud either. That's the problem, because it's like getting kind of late. Oh, there's Movie Blog. Holy crap, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Odin's Movie Blog. Check out Odin's Movie Blog. I'm sorry I was streaming over you tonight, but thank you so much. Another one of our awesome family members on YouTube, and I always like stole your Valkyries. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to play Freebird though. I don't even remember the opening note. I don't remember any Freebird. That's the problem. And I'm just kind of dicking around too. I don't know how to play anything. Like I can play like a couple of songs. I say like too much when I'm trying to fill words too. Gurney Halleck and Dune played the sitar. Did he? Point is, we're all unique with unique preferences, infinite diversity, and infinite combinations. The idic. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I think people get so into their little clique of we all like the same thing. I've noticed. Yes, lick the like button. Well, we like the muff button here. I used to do a lot of punk rock on here. I can't do it. It's so late. Maybe the next stream when I'm streaming like earlier. I don't know how to play anything. Spend a little bit and get one song down. Packed is what I say. I don't know which song I would try and play though. I used to play a lot of Misfits songs. That's where kind of my brain goes, is for all of, like the I've covered songs you may have heard: Bad Romance, Separate Ways, Hot and Cold, I Love Rock and Roll, Got a Feeling, and Proud Mary. Well, I'm not the hugest fan of popular music. No. But yeah, I have heard of them. I've absolutely heard of them. I've heard of the Warlock Pinchers did a concert where they incorporated a little bit of Bad Romance into, I think, we're Tiffany. So oh yeah, Dig Up Your Bones. How do I wait? I can probably hear that. If I can hear, I know the words. I know the words to that one. I actually saw that era. I saw the Michael Graves version, but yeah, so does Movie Blog. Have a good evening. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the super chat. Like, and don't totally check out Odin's Movie Blog. He's another awesome streamer. He usually streams evenings. He does the awesome watch parties. We've sent people over. We've raided friends in low places. I don't know how to play other people's stuff. Wait, it's not here. Now I can hear. Now I gotta hear it. Now I gotta hear it. Now I gotta hear Dig Up Her Bones, and I don't want to play it too loud because it's gonna be like super loud, and it's gonna get a copyright. Hurt Johnny Cash version. I don't think I ever learned the Hurt any version of Hurt. I know all the Misfits stuff is like all around in here. All the Misfits stuff is like right in here. And all is so similar. So nice. Everyone in our community is. Occasionally we get a little crazy. I know. Book report. I'm going to head to bed now. Let's do an episode together soon. Sure. Sure thing. Absolutely. Next time I'm doing like something where I'm not just dicking around a guitar. Pretty much every Misfits song is like here. Who all is still on? Who is on right now? Is, let's see, Geeks and Gamers was live at 9. They might have just gone live. Neurotic is live. Holy crap, I didn't know Neurotic was live. I didn't realize they went live. I should probably wrap it up if they went live. And that is not what I clicked. I clicked this one. So I should probably... Oh, they've got like 95 people watching right now. CBS Star Trek problem. This is why everybody left over to Nerdrotic. And Ethan went live and everybody else. This is probably a good place to wrap. We've been going about 2 hours anyway. Geeks and Gamers is driving Anna in LA. Nerdrotic is live. Alright, Gary is on. So Gary is on. Let's send everybody over to Gary. Because he went live. So we were going to send everybody over to Gary. Let me set up his... Let me find his thing here. Let me find it. And we will give you a link. Well, Mary can give you a link too. They are topping. Yes, don't step on Nerdrotic. I didn't mean to. I forgot they were going live. I totally didn't mean to. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. And here they are. Go over, say hi to Nerdrotic. Tell them the Mecha Maniacs have come over. And thank you guys so much for being here. It has been super fun. And let's go over and show Gary some love and tell him the Mecha Maniacs. You want to stay here? I'm sorry. My voice is going and it's kind of getting late. Just want to say I really dig Mecha and all the peeps here. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope I don't piss people off by not liking stuff. So, but yeah, thank you so much. Have a great one. Thanks for streaming. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll just stream hop over to Nerdrotic's channel. Hopefully that's the right link. That is the right link. Stream hop over there and they are live and say Mecha Maniacs are rating. We're rating there. Here, this is their channel. They are talking about CBS and Star Trek. And yeah, they need some love. So he has to learn one song. I probably do. I just when I put on the spot, I can't remember them. I can never remember them when I learn songs. Jumping over, see you now. Zany to the max. Well, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. Bye.